Hey, Miss Park. Oh, Simba. Simba's 14 years old. Hey, look, Simba, can you play football? If so, move to Northern Virginia and you can play for me. I'm recruiting.
Okay, my very first fan in here. Okay, so unfortunately, I guess I'm. Oh no, I'm right here on this camera. Okay, so hello, YouNow. My first time actually doing a broadcast on there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm new to you now, and I have my man DMV. Unfortunately, with you now, I cannot put my streaming software in there, so we only have the one camera, which is on me. Hopefully, I've got the microphones hooked up that you guys can actually hear us well. It should be through the system. I'm just still learning it and everything else. So, what are you looking for today, DMV, as far as this? We talking about practice game.
Man, I'm looking forward to seeing who executes the game plan because
Hmm.
we've seen practice, so you're allowed to mess up. Now it's about execution, and
Okay.
this is a pro style game plan
Hmm.
with pro rules, with pro coaching staff, in front of pro scouts. So we're gonna see who really, under the big lights, executes. And
Okay.
this was the time I think that when you discovered Dak Prescott, he
Yes.
was he was considered a guy that didn't practice well. He was
Oh my
not a
God.
practice player, but he went out and turned. He went out
Well,
and
if
balled
if
out.
there's anything, okay. Well, I tell you what's amazing to me though is if there's anything that's crazy is they will get their pet guys. There will be guys that they just get on there and stuff and talk about how great they're going to be, without sometimes I wonder if the people really study the players or if they just follow along with certain people that say
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely.
Because you
Coverage
got
has
your
been
Mike
there for that.
Mayox, and God, what's his name? Mel Kiper Jr. Forever Mel Kiper. Oh, this guy is da da da, and people fall in and they listen to these guys, and a lot of times they don't seem to investigate people as much as they do. Because when I saw that was the first Senior Bowl I ever watched.
Uh huh.
And it was because the Cowboys were actually coaching and they were looking and talking about Carson Wentz, and there's a possibility. What's up, Joanne? How you doing? That there's a possibility that we would go through and draft Carson Wentz. We ended up taking Z. Carson Wentz was gone before we got there. So I wanted to look and see that. And I hadn't really started digging very
Yeah.
deep into college players, but I looked at Dak and he's like, he's built like a linebacker. And when you started thinking about some of the quarterbacks, like you can look at Alex Smith's legs, how they're like bird legs. Or if you look at Sam Bradford, another guy that's always being injured, I said, you know what? I need somebody who's built sturdy that'll be able to take a hit, first of all.
Absolutely.
But watching him in the game, he was just as precise, if not more precise, than Carson Wentz was. And then I started looking, and one of the first videos that I, or was the first video I did about him, was I said Dak Prescott is the perfect guy for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, unfortunately, that was on my original channel that got lost, but somebody copied that video, so it's still live actually with somebody else using it. So that was one of the good times that
Oh
somebody
wow.
actually took my video, so you can actually find it. Because most people say, sure, you were on the Dak Prescott bandwagon. But watching him in the college tape, he got the known as a running quarterback, but it looked like he waited to run. It wasn't like I'm looking to run, run first, like say a Lamar Jackson. It was I got to run because ain't nobody open and my offensive line is crap and I'm
Yeah.
about to get hit. And when he did take off, he was doing really, really well with it. And that's a guy who they never gave credit, much like Russell Wilson.
Uh huh.
Russell Wilson, literally, you could go back to Walter's, what is it called, the Walter Analytics or whatever, football, and they were basically talking about Russell Wilson. If you need a guy as a backup quarterback for a couple of games, Russell Wilson will be your guy, but he's too short. He doesn't
I,
have the
I
intent.
I originally Clarence will tell you. I wanted Russell Wilson to back Tony Romo up for a few years and then be the heir apparent. That's what I
Mhm.
wanted originally. I knew the kid could ball. I knew maybe he needed to be acclimated to the game. He was a guy I was like third, fourth round with Russell Wilson. They would never put a guy like that on their board because Dallas, how do I say it? Dallas is they need measurables in Dallas for
Mhm.
some reason. They need
Oh my God.
it pisses me off to the fullest. They need the prototypical. This guy has to look like a linebacker. He has to
Yeah.
look two. He has to be 240. Like we just went over the guy yesterday. We went over a Jeremiah Owosu,
Hmm.
Core Moore. They would To me, I don't think they would draft him because he doesn't
Well,
look
well,
like
here I'll give you the perfect one where that backfired on the
T.J.
Cowboys.
Watt.
Oh my God!
T.J. Watt.
Because
Yeah.
they took Taco because Taco had that length that they like. You know, they like those tall guys. He Taco only started 1 year, was very very raw, and they looked at T.J. Watt and said, nah, meh, he's not the size and stuff that we like. And at some point, you got to go beyond that and go to the tape because I look at our Dallas Cowboys defensive line, with the exception of Antoine Woods and Gallimore. They're finally beginning to get more of that fire hydrant type of a player on the defensive line where they're not as tall. They're a little bit shorter and lower to the ground. But if you look at guys like Tyrone Crawford that they say, oh, well, he can play tackle. No, he can't. He's not really a tackle.
Yeah,
He's too light in the ass.
He was a defensive end in the 3-4.
Right.
That's what he was drafted to be, and that's really a good role for him. I bet you Tyrone Crawford goes to a 3-4 team as a rotational defensive end and does well.
I'm sorry. I think he's done.
You think so?
He's had surgery again.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Dallas tried to make him a demand with expectation. If he goes to Kansas City, there's no expectation as a I said Kansas City because they've been taking all our other leftovers and winning with it.
Okay. All right. So I'm on YouNow right now. Got a few people that are watching right there. And got to figure out how to actually use it. I'm Mark Holmes. Okay. I have my man DMV Dallas Cowboys. We're both YouTubers. In fact, we are live on my YouTube channel, Jobu Sports Report, Mark Holmes. You look up either one and you'll get it there. And I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan, but we talk about the whole NFL. And right now we have the Senior Bowl that's happening. And the Senior Bowl is, of course, really going to be the only opportunity that you're really going to be seeing guys this year because of COVID. The combine, as we know it, is not going to exist. Basically, to me, the combine has been described as being like cows going to slaughter. You know, you're all in line, shirts and shorts, and getting poked, prodded, and twisted, and some of the questions and things that they ask you as a player. I remember they were talking to Des Bryant.
They asked if his mom
was a hoe.
Mom was a hoe, yeah, and his daddy, yeah.
And things like that. They have the Wonderlings test and things to try and figure out what your aptitude is and so forth. And they try and get a figure what you are as far as an NFL player will be and so forth. The funny thing is about the combine is we always have those workout warriors, those guys who going in the combine, you looked at the film on them and it was like, meh, they weren't that good. Yeah. But they go to the combine.
Like John Ross?
Oh, yeah. But they go to the combine and everybody says, oh, man, this guy is so fast and so big and everything else. And they end up moving him up artificially. And it turns out you should have looked at the film because the guy, maybe he's fast. Maybe he's the guy who's got that prototypical size of a quarterback. He's 6'5", and, he's got a cannon for an arm. But he doesn't have the mental aptitude to be an NFL quarterback. So we won't have that dynamic this year where guys will be workout warriors and moving up and down the board. This year, more than any other year, is going to be crazy.
Yeah, somebody asked me who I think the top corner is today. The guy that I got my eyes on at corner is Elijah Molden out of Washington. I haven't seen him in practice very much. I'm not sure if he's going to play or not, but the reps that I've seen him play, Elijah Molden is very tough.
Mm-hmm.
He's a shorter guy at 5'10". It's actually crazy when you say shorter because I'm 5'10", but he's 5'10", but he's tough nosed.
You're 5'10"?
5'10", man.
Okay, E2 was always trying to tell me he's 6 foot. Okay, and I was like, E2, look.
E2 was my height. I'm 5'10".
Okay, now in college they listed me at 6 foot. Yeah. But I was really 5'11", and about 5'10" in the morning when I get up. I think I settle a little bit more as the day goes on. For the fans that are watching on Ustream, actually, my son Michael is going to be back here. He's going to be also monitoring the chat and things over here. My live streams are Monday nights and Friday nights, 9:00 Eastern, and we'll be simulcasting those. Movies, I like action movies. All right, we got the kickoff here of the Senior Bowl.
Okay, so
all right, did I give you
getting the start?
Did I give you the rosters?
Getting the start. I told you guys I like Kellen Mond.
Let me grab the rosters.
Kellen Mond looked like one of the top quarterbacks in this thing for me. So the American quarterback rotation is going to be him and Jamie Newman today.
I got to grab the rosters real quick. I'm sorry.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought I brought them down.
Is that all right? So it's first down. All right, back to pass. Yeah, Elijah Rogers gets a 5 yard out route. Amari Rogers, sorry. Amari Rogers is a guy who played at Clemson, and you should have some eyes on him. He's pretty solid. I said it's a really heavy wide receiver draft this year. I mean, I would not be surprised if at some point Dallas has to take a wide receiver because it's the best player available in the mid round. And a lot of people will scratch their head at it, but I mean, this is a really good draft. So, and we never know what's going to happen with Michael Gallup.
Why is it that everybody wants to get rid of Michael Gallup?
It's not about getting rid of him, but if a team offers some money, it's a pass for negative yards. Amari Rogers. It's not that everybody wants to get rid of him, but I mean, if a team like Washington comes up and offers him $25 million a year, we can't pay him that.
Well, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but until we get to that point, I had the rosters for you. You need them?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let me go get them real quick again. Sorry, I am disorganized today.
It's okay. It's all right, man. All right, so Cooper from Ohio State is starting on the edge. All right, so it's 3rd and 7 right now. Is that Gillespie in there? All right, so 3rd down. Mons back to pass. Oh, he goes up top, and he throws the ball out of bounds. Yeah, so yeah, it was definitely nice coverage down the field by the other Washington corner. Yeah, Taylor Jr. Has been very feisty in practice. I think that they really like. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Oh, they called illegal contact. Oh wow, see that's something that's different. Is that illegal contact at the NFL level is called a little bit differently. So the American side got lucky and got a first down. Hey, look, I can lose you with Pitts all day, but man, you ain't watching the film if you can't see Kyle Pitts going in the top 10. Kyle Pitts is going in the top 10, and he can definitely help her. So I can lose you all day, but I'm just speaking football, and I'm going to continue to do that. All right, 1st and 10. It's a run. Oh yeah, good. That's good defense right there by Cooper. Right? Is that Cooper? No, that is not Cooper. So it's Browning. Browning from Ohio State set the edge right there, and Taylor from Washington was there for run support. Do we need Pitts? I think we can use them in the red zone. You guys act like our tight ends are good, man. They're solid. They're okay. They are not like look at the Super Bowl tight ends. You got Travis Kelce, who's one of the greatest of all time. You got Ron Gronkowski, who's one of the greatest of all time. None of the guys we have at being the greatest of all time. All right, Mons back to pass. Oh, is that a fumble? That's a fumble. What's that? Beat. Okay, so I'll say this dude's name from LA. But he was a 3 technique. Oh, he beat Deontay Brown. Man, Brown does not look good at Super Bowl right now. Yeah, definitely a fumble. Definitely a fumble. So what? Kansas City has a million weapons that are solid, and they still got Kelce. You can't have any more weapons. The way that the NFL is right now with passing, so many more rules that give the advantage. You got to take advantage of it. If you got Dak at quarterback, why wouldn't you want to give him one more weapon, especially a red zone threat? All right, Mon takes off. It looks like it might be a hold.
All right, players that you want to watch for the Cowboys.
Marvin Wilson is one of them. I hope they play today.
What position? I'm sorry, YouNow. I'm back. Fan, I appreciate that. 10-2. Okay, so did I miss anything?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
Are these the same rosters right here?
No, it's I gave you. Here,
Yeah, got the rosters.
I got one set for you and one set for me. Yeah. There we go. That should do it. Sorry, man. I'm just having this on Saturday is hard work.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm used to game day being on Sundays, so having a game day here on Saturday is difficult. And the sad thing is we only have one other game left for the NFL offseason here.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, PC, what's happening? How you doing, PC?
Pitts is not a waste of a pick. If Pitts is a waste, you don't know, and you're not watching these guys. It's not a waste of a pick.
I would go ahead and show the game, but see, the problem with showing the game is, what's up? Do I like sports? I love sports. The thing is if I show the game itself, I'm going to get blocked. You just can't. I'm sorry. I'm not a broadcaster. So that's the way it goes. But what we're doing is we're having a discussion about the Dallas Cowboys going into the draft. This is going to be the only opportunity that coach is really going to be able to see a lot of these guys since last year, because this past season, half of college football didn't have games. So you're relying on guys who played 2019. This may be the only taste of what you've had for the last year of the defenders. Oh, yeah, we definitely need a lot of defenders.
I'm going to argue with the fans about Pitts because, see, here's the crazy thing.
Oh, you and that damn Pitts, man.
I'm
going to throw it.
I'm going to argue because,
I'm going to throw down with you. Listen, man, you know what?
We can throw down.
No. You know what? I would rather do. Okay, let me go ahead. Go. You make your argument. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off.
Because this is the double standard our fans have. We need a lineman. We need a lineman. Okay, cool. Both of our linemen were hurt this year, right? The tackles. Everybody wants a tackle. So Jarwin ass wasn't hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Jarwin wasn't hurt? He didn't come off of ACL?
We were hurt all over the place. But okay. All right. Here's my thing.
So now all of a sudden we're healthy.
We're
healthy and tight end now, but the line, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with that, but we can't have the double standard.
Okay, let me give you my philosophy here. Okay, and see, this is the way you need to look at the draft. Okay, all right. If you need a quarterback and you're picking in the middle of the first round, what prospect hypothetically are you going to be able to get? What number? Third, fourth?
Give me a team, for example.
No, I'm just saying hypothetically. If you're drafting in the middle of the draft, how many quarterbacks would you say would probably be gone by the time you get to 15?
Probably about 15. Maybe 4. I'll say 4 at least.
So if you're drafting at 15, you're getting maybe the 5th, or maybe get lucky in the 4th best quarterback in the draft, right? Yeah. Okay. You're drafting in the middle of the draft, and you're looking for an edge rusher.
Okay.
How many edge rushers do you think you're going to be getting? How many edge rushers do you think will go before then?
In the first round?
If you're picking 15, before 15, how many are going to go?
Maybe 1.
Maybe one. Not just. I'm just saying on average.
On average, maybe 2.
Okay, we're going to get about the first prospect. Okay, wide receivers.
Wide receivers, middle of the round. You probably don't get about the third. You probably don't get about
left tackle.
Left tackle. It depends on the draft.
But I'm just saying on average.
On average, probably 1. Probably 1 or 2.
So you are drafting in the middle of the draft. You're looking at maybe the 4th best or 5th best quarterback. You're looking at maybe the 3rd or 4th best left tackle. You're looking at maybe let's say the 3rd or the 4th best edge rusher. How is going to go in the top 15? If you're drafting in the middle, okay, so how many safeties will typically go before 15?
Unless it's just a crazy, like, generational talent.
Mm-hmm.
None.
All right. So hypothetically, you find somebody who wants to trade with you for that 10th pick, and you move back to say 18.
Yeah.
And you pick up a 2nd round pick. you can take that pick and probably get the best defensive tackle
Agreed.
in the draft.
I'm team.
Okay,
I'm team trade down
and
no
when we
matter
think
what.
of and when we
First.
think about where we were when we drafted Tristan Hill, we were late in the second round. You think about the Warren Thornhills, and I mean, there were
Yeah.
3 great safeties that were sitting there that are doing great things right now in the NFL.
Agreed.
You could end up getting the best deal and the best safety, hypothetically, with that back.
You
Make the Dallas Cowboys better, Kyle Pitts or not.
What? Getting the tackle.
Getting the best, getting the best safety.
Kyle Pitts would make us a better team. There's no saying Kyle Pitts would be a better team.
Ah, man. See, you and I are going to be throwing down, man. No.
He would.
No.
He would. Kyle, look, Mark, when have I ever gone on a limb for something like this? Never.
Here's, okay.
Tape, bro.
Wait. Kansas City averaged 29 points a game. Okay?
Yeah.
29.6. Green Bay averaged the most at 30 point something. With Dak Prescott, we were averaging 32.6. How many more points do you think we could add with Kyle Pitts?
There's a difference between when you're kicking a bunch of field goals and when you're scoring touchdowns.
Okay, I'm saying, no, listen to this is the discussion. Here's a debate. How many more points do you think you could add to the offense that was at the time scoring the most points in the NFL? We're saying 7 more points a game?
I think from behind.
But see, part of the problem of paying behind is your defense can't stop nobody.
Well,
if the defense didn't give up a lot of points, a la 48 points to the Browns, because I think of it like this: if we had a big defensive lineman, a big defensive tackle that was a beast that could get a push in the middle, a lot of those quarterback runs where they just run out of the pocket aren't going to happen. A lot of those runs up the middle aren't going to pick up quite as many yards. Our linebackers, Jalen Smith might be able to do more swiping. He can have to take on. Maybe Van Der Esch isn't getting because that taking on double teams, and maybe we're not giving up 7 points a game, which would be, that's not earth shattering. I mean, we gave up 29.6. If we dropped it down to 2, I don't need as many points on there.
Okay, so
especially. Another thing, especially if you get a safety who's a ball hawk who gets a couple of takeaways during the season, that's going to help to add to our points total as well.
The national team is, I think, in the red zone right now. But I agree with everything you're saying. If this draft lined up to everything that you're talking about,
okay,
that defensive tackle is not in this draft where we're picking in the first round. Second, third round, yes.
56 Elvin, thank you for becoming a fan. Jewel Z, thanks for watching. Sam C7, I appreciate you watching. Let me explain something to everybody who's watching on YouNow. Shout out to you guys for watching. What?
You're on YouNow?
I'm on YouNow simultaneously here.
Do you have the link?
Oh, it dropped.
The link.
On your live stream.
Oh, no, I don't have my link on it, but this is just the first one. So we're understand I am a name butcher, okay? All right? I'm dyslexic, I'm old, I'm ugly, and all that. So if I mispronounce your name, forgive me. It's not done intentionally. In fact, it's done with love, okay?
Yeah, bro, you don't watch no tape, bro.
Okay, so.
But you ain't watching no tape, bro. If you say Pitts can't block, dog, you ain't watching tape, bro. You're not really watching. You're listening to other people. But I can tell you firsthand, the dude can block, man. And I was one of those people that thought that too. Go watch some tape.
Wait.
Go watch some tape.
Wait, Richard Nugget. I didn't ask you.
Good breakup. Good breakup. Who is that?
Okay. Welcome, my man Anthony. Fitting up. Oh, you got your blue blocking glasses. Okay. He can't. Dr. Football, stop blaming defense. Offense needs to play 4 quarters of football. Oh, my God. Okay.
I
boy.
mean,
you know what?
I mean, it's not a lie, though, because we did. I mean, I think on both sides of the ball, let's not act like the offense is perfect.
I'm not saying no. I'm not.
It's not.
I'm not. Oh, no. Okay, I agree.
And I like.
Listen.
No.
Okay.
No. The defense needs more work than the offense.
It does.
Thank you.
But you can address both. People act like you can't address both.
And I agree because red zone has been our bugaboo for a long time. Red zone truly has been. Okay,
one play,
and I
that
get
one
what you're.
play by Kellen Moore said, "Oh, we always run this one, the red zone."
A lot of times we have to. A lot of times we have to run BS down in the red zone because we don't have that presence at tight end. We haven't had that presence at tight end that can help. That can help.
Okay, I'm gonna ask. Okay, I'm gonna. Let's see.
Hindered.
There's things that we do that
This is the
mystify
first
me.
year that they
Okay.
weren't hindered.
You know how many times Tom Brady on 4th down and 6 inches runs the football?
Oh, you mean like the quarterback sneak? Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's one of those ones that always drive me crazy because it's always like,
Me too.
okay, we got,
I'm with you there.
okay. Here's my thing. You're an offensive lineman or the offense. You have the advantage of knowing when the ball is hiked. I am reacting as a defensive lineman, right?
Yeah.
So I've got this much time where I can jump. And when I'm jumping and the quarterback's jumping with momentum forward, chances are you're going to get that yard.
Yeah.
But when we go through, you hike the ball, the quarterback turns around, runs backwards for about 3 to 4 yards, meets the running back with the football. He's now got to run that 4 yards back. It gives the defensive line time to fire out and change the line of scrimmage.
I also like when they changed the center and Tom was genius. 1 to 2 times.
Let's see. They say, how many times have we had Zeke Elliott? And we're doing. We're going to go ahead and just do a quarterback sneak. You got a quarterback who is 6'2", built like a linebacker. If you're telling me with your offensive line, we can't get 6 inches driving straight ahead, when they put Tom Brady in that situation over and over again, it's ridiculous to me. And those are some of those things that you look at and say, some of our problems are our own play calling as well.
Absolutely.
Can we see the game? I would love to show you the game, but see, I am not NFL Network, and if I do, I'll get copyrighted, which means they will shut down my channel, in which case you still won't see the game.
Yeah. So a lot of people in the chat are talking about whether or not offense wins championships or defense wins championships.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that I will say in today's NFL, with all of the rules, with not being able to touch them the same, not being able to hit the quarterback, I will say that timely defense wins championships. So being able to make the stops at the right time. But for the most part, everybody's getting like 26 points a game. I'm saying, like, there's no such thing as the Ravens anymore. You know, I would say the last great defense, maybe Denver Broncos is a good one. And Seattle.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, let's hope we can get to it. And see, this is the thing that
did it with basically draft picks like.
And see, people will go through and say, "Oh, well, Russell Wilson, is the best quarterback in football." But arguably, but Russell Wilson isn't going back to the Super Bowl anymore, and his game has gotten better. Why? His defense isn't the same. Their defense was number 1 at yardage, number 1 at taking the football away, number 1 at stopping the run and the pass. They smothered teams. And when they were going to the Super Bowl, Russell Wilson was only getting like 22, 23 touchdown passes. And ultimately, that's the way you win football. Because think about the last time an NFL rushing champ won the Super Bowl.
It was Emmitt Smith.
Thank you. It was Emmitt Smith. And, when you start looking at teams that are going to Super Bowls, they're usually not going with extremely great running backs. Now, the Rams would be the exception to the rule when you looked at Todd Gurley, who was in his heyday that year. But other than that, it's not running teams that are getting there. It's teams that can move the ball around and have good defenses. Kansas City gets all the props for their offense, but their defense plays well at times and gets the football. Plays very well.
And you want to know something, too? Remember we talked about in the hashes, right? The game is won in the hashes.
Yeah, in the middle of the field.
We have not won the game in the hashes on both sides of the ball for a long time. That's partially why I'm like, I'm Team Pitts on this. Because we need to win in the hashes. And also, another guy showed you guys yesterday, Owosu Koromora is a guy that can help us win inside the hashes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We that's where we got to create an identity on both sides. We got to be able to win.
I agree with you on that. And that's where. Did you hear what Nelson Aguilar said with the Raiders?
Nah.
Nelson Aguilar in one of the games literally went into the locker room and said, I need to basically said y'all suck. Okay. He's like, usually winning teams, the players play for each other as well as the coaches, and we don't do that crap here. Y'all suck.
He also knows what it's like what a Super Bowl winning team looks like.
Right. And see, that's what I like is accountability. When I was in college, it was like a culture shock to me because I remember the first game that we lost. Oh,
there's a lot of guys not playing that I thought were going to play.
It was crazy because we lost the game. I was upset, right? Everybody having a good time, partying and everything else. I'm like, how is that not eating at you that you lost? It drives me crazy to lose.
Yeah.
And so when I hear stuff like Jalen Smith, when he said, there's some things that just kind of, when he said, if Jerry ain't tripping, I ain't tripping.
No, I thought,
and that's the problem right there.
No. And Woods, so we're talking about.
You dropped it, dude.
Hill dropped it in the flat. Let me tell you, Vaughn is playing pretty good so far. It doesn't look pretty, but he looked like he made a good.
Terry Lee, thank you for the
good read. Just dropped it.
Terry Lee, thank you for that chat there, buddy. And I'm not ignoring you guys. We got Wes Derrick is watching. What's up? Lindsey Dane is watching. How you doing? I am a Dallas Cowboy YouTuber, diehard Dallas Cowboy fan, and we are watching the Senior Bowl right now. Can Kyle Pitts play linebacker or safety? You and I are going to have two different philosophies on it.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at this situation that the Dallas Cowboys cannot go through the season. I mean, granted, we will be able to.
So you want to reach at 10 on defense?
No, I'm wanting to trade back.
Well, I'm saying, what if you can't get a trade back partner? We can't just make magically people say. All we really know right now is that we're at 10.
I agree with you on that.
Do I want to?
If you're telling me that there's nobody that will make our defense better at 10, and that Kyle Pitts is okay, fine, then I'll take that.
That's all I'm saying.
But
that's all I'm saying.
In my mind, what we really need to and see the thing is this. We have to change what we're doing because they'll look through and they'll find a guy. Oh, we need length. I need a body in the middle. They need to concentrate on getting real players, not just let's go to the 4th, 5th, 6th round and try and get somebody that'll just kind of do.
Yeah,
I want an impact guy. Don't pick my safeties at 6th round.
If Aaron Donald was in this draft, I'd be like, take him at 10. If Penei Sewell somehow falls,
well, Aaron Donald went. I want to see Aaron Donald went like 15. Didn't he?
I think he went like 13.
Yeah, he was in the team.
I'm saying, like, at 10, if Aaron Donald is right there, you get Aaron Donald.
Well, we do not need Pitts. He will be a bust.
If Vita Vea was in this draft, you get Vita Vea. We don't have that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not in this draft. It just isn't.
Well, we have exactly 90 days, 4 hours, 58 minutes, and 40 seconds until the draft starts. Okay. That ain't a whole lot of time.
And a lot of people, what kills me about saying Pitts is going to be a bust, they're basing it off of other players. They're basing it off of the Eric Ebrons. They're basing it off of other tight ends taking in the first round. Even have the same type of skill set. That's what kills me. It's really lazy. Get in the
Jay with you on that one, man. We had the worst defense in the history of football.
Tight end touchdowns in the red zone. Stop kicking field goals.
Oh,
how many times did we kick field goals this year? I mean, like, think about it. I bet.
How many times did our defense not get off the damn field?
Well, it don't help. We already knew that. Like, think about it.
You know,
we knew that, Mark. We knew that coming in. Our defense. We've had 5 coordinators in how long?
I understand that. Okay, but you know what? You know what? Here's the thing. I can't change anything that happened 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 days, 5 years ago. I can only deal with this moment forward. And right now, here's what I know. My defensive tackles, I don't have it. I've got Gallimore. I've got Tristan Hill. Okay,
He's coming off an injury.
He's coming off an injury and only flashed for a few games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agreed.
I know that if that's all I got on my defense, and we might have Antoine Woods, but I think he's too small, and I'm not sold on him being, a difference maker.
I honestly don't want him on our roster.
I know that's ass as far as having a defensive front that we need.
Big run.
Nice run. Look at that.
Yeah, Michael Carter.
Michael Carter looking nice. Okay, so I know that's not good enough. Now, I'm okay with my defensive ends, but here's the thing. We've always had pretty good defensive ends. We had D-Law, we had Robert Quinn, but we had ass for defensive tackles. And people just ran the ball up the middle. We soft up the middle. And as far as safety goes, since 2000, we drafted Roy Williams the first round in 2001. And the other three safeties, the only other three safeties we have drafted in the last 20 years were all 6th-round picks. And I need a guy who can get me the ball, because guess what? You get me the ball in takeaways, Andy Dalton can be productive with an offense that's getting takeaways.
So how does Kyle Pitts stop us from getting a safety? Because we talk
or an
about
offensive tackle, because there might be an offensive tackle.
Offensive tackle, yes, that could stop us from getting that.
Okay,
but does Kyle Pitts stop us from getting the best safety in this draft?
Not necessarily, but then it cascades, because you still have all those other needs, and now they're getting put down further in the draft.
I mean,
you got to find an heir apparent to Tyron Smith. Okay.
Okay, but
and if you can find if he comes back, if you can get.
I'm with you there.
If you can get an offensive tackle and let Tyron Smith or Lyle Collins go, you're going to save, $10 million.
But healthy right now, Tyron Smith and Lyle Collins, that tackle, that 10, that person sits on the bench.
Or you move Lyle Collins to guard.
I'm with you on that. But I'm going by the logic here of everybody saying we have two solid tight ends.
And then you've got depth on that offensive line, because you put him at right tackle. Okay, and you start building him up to be the heir apparent. You get Lyle Collins. That means you have Connor Williams, who can be a swing tackle. Touchdown.
Felton from UCLA. Somebody was talking about Felton out there.
Now, to me, you can get the safety in the 2nd round. But if I can ultimately trade back, I might be able to fill a lot of these holes that are out there. Because people keep saying, don't pay Dak Prescott. We'll fix the defense by buying it. I'm sorry, unless you've got $100 million, you're not fixing that defense. There's not enough money on there to do that.
And one pick at 10 in this draft ain't gonna fix our defense.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what will fix our defense? Your 2nd round, your 3rd round, 4th round, 5th round. Because that's what the defensive talent is in this draft. You just kind of got to go with the board, how it flows.
Okay. Well, again, in the end, it doesn't matter what we think.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what we think, because
and you got to sign your quarterback.
Jerry Jones.
If you don't sign your quarterback, we might be looking at getting a quarterback at 10.
Well, here, okay, and that I tell you what. Before somebody says trade for Matthew Stafford, I would say if you're not going to sign Dak Prescott, just draft a quarterback.
Agreed.
Okay,
we might as well.
Because if you're saying I'm going to give up money and picks to try and get another quarterback, you're stupid.
Agreed. Because we might as well start over then.
Yeah.
We might as well start completely over and just rebuild, because we've never done that. We've never started over and just say, hey, let's just scrap everything and go from the bottom. We've never done that. I'm not saying to do that. I want Dak signed. I think that's what's best for our future. Sign Dak Prescott. But if you don't sign Dak Prescott, none of the free agency stuff we talked about.
Abe Shepard, thank you very much for that super chat, man. So that's where we are with that situation. And you and I are in agreement. Now, we've got our trolls in here, Dr. Football and Richard Nagin, which I think is the same person, who think that the best thing is get anybody but Dak.
And then the funny guy, Jay, he talking about I want Slater. What if Slater's gone? What if Sewell and Slater are both gone? Kyle Pitts might not even be there at 10. But what if Slater and Sewell are gone? You want to reach on the tackle? You want the 3rd best tackle at 10?
Mm-hmm.
Or would you want the best tight end? But Pitts might not be there. Pitts possibly might not be.
Well, typically, but again, tight ends typically are not one of those positions that a lot of them go in the first round.
They aren't, but my argument is, if you look at the redrafts, you look at the Kelsey redraft,
Mm-hmm.
if you look at the Kittle redraft, both of those guys, when they redrafted those classes, were number 3. They would have taken him at number 3 or number 6.
Okay.
So when you got a quarterback like Dak Prescott, do you honestly think that Kyle Pitts is going to be a bust?
Well, but now somebody was just saying that look at the weapons that Kansas City has and Tampa has on offense, and we need to draft to keep up. But I'll dare say that they've got a lot. Both of those have better defenses than we do.
Kansas City defense, but they've been using our old guys. It's not like Kansas City.
That's what's crazy.
It's not like, I don't think it's the players. It's the culture. You can bring all the players in you want. We went and signed the highest rated cornerback ever. We traded up to get him, and they didn't give him any help. It doesn't matter. And then we've had 5.
You're talking about Morris Claiborne.
Yeah, Morris Claiborne. He was the highest rated corner coming out since Dion.
Yeah.
So
now what did he do? Go to Kansas City and win a Super Bowl.
He surely did. He
YouNow
sure
sounds
did.
bad. The sound quality on YouNow sounds bad.
And then you got Taco.
It's probably okay.
Taco
So
going to the Super Bowl. Taco
I mean,
won.
he's not to play that good, but he's going to Super Bowl.
Taco going to the
that's
Super
my
Bowl.
microphone.
Damian Wilson going to the Super Bowl. It's not that so it lets me know.
I think I've got to work on the microphone on that then. So it's probably using the microphone on my webcam.
You gotta change it.
I don't know how to change it on the new YouNow here.
You just have to plug in. If you have an external one, you can change
I do. I have it plugged in from the mixer.
And then I'll ask.
So it probably didn't pick it up. It probably picked up just.
I'll ask the people in the chat, how many of the Kansas City defensive players are homegrown?
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of them. Juan Thornhill is one of them, yeah. But Breland played for Washington.
Kelsey,
Well,
I say
He played for Washington.
Kelsey is Kelsey one of them?
No, I'm just talking about defense. The defense are homegrown guys.
But see, here's the thing about. I just saw somebody.
They did Walmart shopping over in Kansas City too. Honey Badger wasn't over there. He didn't start over there.
Here's a. Well, no, he didn't.
This is his third team.
Yeah.
But here's the thing with Kansas City. Kansas City are their team. They're teachers. They develop players.
Spagnuolo is a great defensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
He is. I think Dan Quinn is a great defensive coordinator. I think they've done a good job with that.
Well, a lot of people are still looking at him as from when he was a head coach, of course, with Atlanta. He lost the Super Bowl. It's kind of like, what? He got him at least to the Super Bowl. We're not talking about Atlanta being a team that's a powerhouse. I dare say that's more than the Dallas Cowboys have done in the last 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, as we're throwing shade on them, I don't think we can show too much. Hey, Gina, what's up?
Philly fan said, was the Patriots homegrown? Yes. Yeah, but who's pulling the strings with the Patriots? Bill Belichick. We don't got nobody close to Bill Belichick running the operation.
Shout out. How close are we to 100?
Eight away.
Oh my goodness! On YouNow, I apologize. I'm still having to learn how to get the setup for a dual stream with the microphone and stuff. So I'm sorry if the sound quality is terrible.
To figure out how you
we'll get better by Monday night. We'll get better. I'm Mark Holmes. If you guys are just tuning in, shout out to the 92 fans that are following here. I appreciate you guys. If you are a football fan and stuff, hey, we will do the best we can to answer any of your questions and stuff on there. I do live streams on Monday nights and Friday nights at 9:00 Eastern, so we'll be doing that here on YouNow as well as simulcasting on Facebook and stuff. I'm sorry. Well, I can run it off of my mixer. It's just a matter of me figuring out on the computer.
That's all you got to do is figure out how to change the microphone.
Mark, 25 years is forever. Let's draft great this year. But see, the thing is, it's not just drafting great. It's drafting guys that work within your system.
Thank you, Cowboys fan. Thank you, Cowboys fan. That's all I'm saying. They make timely stops.
Well, that's takeaways.
And it's not like they're great, and we don't have to be great on.
Oh, defense. Terry Lee, you did a super chat. How do you super chat? Okay, I'm so new with YouNow, I don't know. But Terry Lee, shout out to you.
Wherever the currency
I don't know
is.
I don't know how to Twitch.
I'm talking about the currency.
I don't know how to Twitch. Okay. Do you do Twitch?
I used
A
to
little
do
bit, you know.
Okay.
Like, you ever seen Friday? Yo, of course, everybody's seen Friday.
Yeah.
Friday, of course.
You know when Smokey was
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's my movie.
messing with Hector?
Rest in peace, Pops.
Yeah.
Well, Grace Vale
Bang,
became
bang,
a
bang,
fan. Well, all right. Bang, bang. Oh, man. Mr. Mushroom Shirt.
I'm
Not
saying
enough,
the currency
to,
is
not
too
enough
much.
just have the mushroom shirt. You got to go full mushroom. Oh, man. Lola, had no parents tell me if I did. Alan, that was good. My parents were anti-drugs too. Oh, my parents are definitely too. I'm trading Dak for Matthew hold it, Melvin Jenkins. Okay, here's the thing. Here's what's crazy, Melvin Jenkins.
I tight end suck.
What you're saying? You would trade Matthew Stafford?
I ain't trying.
Wait a minute, their first round pick and Matthew Stafford. Okay, I might be able to see that. Okay, the Lions' first round pick and Dak. What's funny is they're saying that we need to take Dak and Michael Gallup and trade him for Matthew Stafford. That's what this article was actually saying, that Matthew Stafford was head and shoulders above Dak Prescott. We got to give something more to try and get Matthew Stafford. I'm like, I'm sorry. Y'all just stupid.
Dak is my quarterback, bro. Dak is my quarterback. I don't want to hear, like, there's only.
That's not going anywhere.
Honestly, there isn't a quarterback right now that I would rather have than Dak Prescott. There isn't
There's
one.
no.
There
Not
isn't
Russell
one.
Wilson.
No. Would rather
Not Deshaun Watson for straight up trade.
No.
Not Tom Brady.
No.
Not Aaron freaking Rodgers.
I mean, the thing is, all right, for Tom Brady, what are we gonna get him for? 1 year?
He
He might win the Super Bowl, but
Yeah.
I mean, we get him for 1 year.
Number one.
But at some point he's gonna hit the wall. I don't know when.
Who, Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Somewhere he's gonna hit the wall.
It's just that you can't, like,
He
when
wants
you
to win.
got a leader in the organization, when you got a leader, you got a leader. Like that's your leader. That's your leader of men right there.
What?
No, I'm number one on
Number one on what?
What
do you mean number?
Because each person on there has a number when they follow you or subscribe.
I'm number one. No, I can't be number one on you
No,
now.
I'm
that was a good
talking
ball. He
about on
dropped
your
it.
page. I'm number one. Because it says star and has the number of when you follow.
Oh, you're the first follower?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I see 9. I see 40.
Hey, look, these corners are very
56.
crafty. Who
Well,
is that? Saint Just.
for those on you now, everything with me is Cowboy Joe Boo. If you look up YouTube, Cowboy Joe Boo, Instagram, Facebook,
Hey, there's
Twitter.
Links. There's clickable links on there.
The links are on here.
On the title, on your-
I do a lot. I'm a man of many talents, or jack of all trades. I do a lot of cooking and stuff. And next week is the Super Bowl, and after the Super Bowl, I've got to get back on keto. I'm going back full keto.
Man.
You know, I put on my winter weight, and when the NFL season's over, that's like New Year's for me, and that's my resolution. I'm gonna start walking with the wife again. I'm gonna start cooking keto like. I'm gonna drop me about 20 pounds. So I've got keto recipes and things on my YouTube channel. I'm also a woodworker, so as you look around here and you see the shelves and things like that, and my bar behind me. If I change cameras, you guys can actually see some of the shelves that are here behind me. And the bar, all things that I built. Well, hell, this column 17 years ago and stuff. So there's a whole lot of different things. In fact, we might do some YouNow from the workshop while we're working. That might actually be cool because you can simulcast from YouNow. But
Mike J in the house on YouNow.
Mike
J.
How many followers we got? Or
I don't know, but I see Mike J. He number one too.
Mike.
He got one by
Mike.
That might not
Guess
be
what day it is, Mike? Guess what day it is?
I'm new here.
You're
Mike
new
J,
here. All right, so shout out to everybody. I'm gonna learn you now. I'm gonna learn. I got 261 likes on it. Wait. How is it I got 261 likes on you now and only 100 and some here on YouTube? Huh? How is that? What's wrong with you guys?
You got two more. You got 2 more followers.
My man, you killing me.
You're 6 away from 100. I don't know what the one.
Strap in. I'm over the windows.
That might be something different.
Oh, almost picked.
All right, we've been talking so much. We have actually gotten away from the game. The good thing is I'm actually recording the game, so we can actually go back through and look at some of the plays. Thus far, Anybody who's impressed, nice. That's it. Look at that.
Yeah, that was
You
nice.
got to come down with that, man.
Oh,
Hey,
that was
that's
touchable.
plywood hands right there, man. That's
Yeah, right
plywood
in the
hands.
chest.
Because that was he knew that was going to be a pick six right
It
there.
would have been if you would have caught
Damn.
it. If you would have caught the ball.
All right, the first quarter is almost
I feel like
over.
I feel like I said in one of my videos that the national team was going to whoop the American team's ass, and it's going to happen because they got better players. But so far, anybody that I'm impressed with, I like Michael Carter. That big run he ripped off for the national team. Oh.
The Reaper. What's up, Reaper? How you
No, I'm
doing?
sorry. I had it wrong. I had the
Yosie
American
55,
team.
how are you doing?
But none of the American team good guys.
What
are
does that
playing.
number mean then? Because everybody's like, unless
Hey, Rude. Yeah, Trey Smith is a stud. He's been a stud during his practice.
You get free currency.
Definitely been a stud.
Every day you log into the site.
Free currency?
You get like one.
Okay.
One little, whatever their currency is on the website. You get one. So
Cloris, how are you doing, man? We're just happy to be hanging out together, to be quite honest with you.
The girls said the game is boring.
Well,
everybody's like, what the hell now? That's what the Reaper said.
Well, YouNow, there's all kinds of different platforms. YouNow, from my understanding, almost okay.
Almost hit the ground.
YouNow has been around actually for quite a few years, and like 20.
Probably almost as long as YouTube, but they really got the following at 14.
Yeah, and YouNow, as I've looked at, is people that are a lot younger than me. See, here's the problem for YouTube.
People like your age.
Okay, let's be clear here.
You gotta bring it over.
Let's be clear here. Facebook was big for young people, but Facebook started dying. Why? Because people that are older started getting on there. Kids don't want to be on the same platform as
they're starting to die now.
Well, but see, they evolved because Facebook is still Instagram and all that stuff too.
Money they lost recently.
Well, I get that. But what I'm saying is when when old people start doing the site, then it's time for the young people to move on. So YouNow is a streaming platform that more younger people are on.
If it wasn't for family, I wouldn't just be honest.
On Facebook because that's where I started.
People out there I don't see on a regular family.
How do you feel about Clive Farley?
I don't really like him like that. I don't like him like everybody else does. I think he's a good athlete, but one thing that I did, like in doing some digging, I've been playing corner for very long. He was a receiver, and it makes a lot of sense because he's not very good.
One away.
Caleb,
we're one away from really. Wow.
Might need to get on here more.
Okay. All right.
Farley's not very good in zone coverage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what everybody is not watching. You guys are watching highlights. Go watch some tape, man. Go watch like him versus a team where they don't doctor up the clips. He's not very good in zone.
Okay. Well, we got 5 rings since he's going to Tampa. I'll be honest with you. It feels weird to me right now. Because I would already usually be in the Super Bowl city and seeing it put together and stuff. And this is like a shock because this is the first year in 18 years that I haven't been.
Do you want to explain that?
What?
So, we asked how come you're not on Twitch and you're on here.
How come on Twitch? Twitch is more of a gaming platform.
No, I mean,
okay.
If you want to explain it, I'll let you explain
Can I do this on Twitch? Can I do this game on Twitch?
Yeah, Adam.
Okay.
If you could, if there's a way to do it, but you can't.
Okay, if I can do this one,
you got to put a camera there, right?
No.
Okay.
You were just asking.
Damn, they tackled me.
You were just asking why you want to hear other than Twitch. I don't know if you want to explain it.
Okay, all right. Here's what happened was. I actually got an invitation from a talent scout, a talent person from UK. We like what you do. We like them, and I did not. I did not know.
Site is more integrated Twitch.
Well, I was actually surprised because what's interesting is I found out that you can go from YouNow and you can simulcast go into Facebook, YouTube, all directly from here. In fact, I disabled the stream that would go to my YouTube channel. So if I'm using my cell phone in the workshop, I can go to Twitter, Facebook, and all that live in the workshop.
But Twitch,
I'm like,
you
okay.
can't do that on Twitch though. Once you come
so I did not. I'll be honest with you. I did not know anything about YouNow until this person reached out to me. So,
but you're following.
So that's why I decided, okay, let me try it and see. When I looked at it,
let me check.
when I looked at it, as I'm going through and looking at some of the channels and stuff, I'm sitting there seeing, people that are like, in their teens or early 20s maybe, and I'm kind of like, because I even sent an email back to the talent evaluator. I said, I'm looking at your platform. It's really nice, but I'm kind of old. I'm like, is that an advantage or a hindrance? Because people will look and say, who's this old guy?
You got 100 people already.
Well, okay.
Or you're one away. Just one.
Well, 54. I said I became a fan. 54 is a great number for the Dallas Cowboys.
No,
They're what?
You know who number 54 is?
Randy White.
Oh, I thought
the Manster.
No, I know that, but
Okay.
I thought you were talking about
No, not Jalen Smith. Okay, no. Okay.
I got what you were talking about.
I'm about to say Jalen Smith.
Okay.
He's like, oh, Elizabeth.
Okay.
I thought about Jalen Smith.
Yeah, I was like, don't let Randy White hear that, because Randy White can still kick your ass. I think right now, as old as he is right now. We're talking about the half man, half monster.
I know about Randy White.
I
thought about Jalen Smith. The Smith.
When they come in, it says I became a fan. Okay, Reaper.
Yeah,
well, Reaper, you're
you.
interacting a lot in there. I appreciate you.
No,
and again,
all of them, which is good.
And again, we're going to be doing.
You got another fan.
Is that 100?
I gotta ask the fans this question.
I keep saying there's more fans.
Everybody keeps saying we don't need a tight end. We have 3. All right, cool. So why are we getting corners?
Wait, hold on.
You can stop the run.
Corners wise, but wait a minute, wait. Right now, we only have 2 under contract. Really, we got Anthony Brown.
Okay.
He's got 2 more years left,
No,
and we got Diggs. Everybody else, Jordan Lewis, Awuzie, and Xavier Woods, they're free agents.
Now, to be honest with you, I'm okay with bringing a couple of our corners back and still drafting a corner. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Woods needs to go.
I don't think that. Yeah, Woods got to go. But I don't have a problem bringing Cheeto back or Jordan back.
I wouldn't mind those two, but Woods.
Gina, that's right.
Our corners were okay. Like when they got healthy last year, they were solid.
Okay, but wait.
When they got healthy,
hold on. Were they solid, or were we also playing trashy teams?
That's a good question.
Okay, because
for
all those out there that are saying, well, Andy Dalton got a better record than Dak Prescott. Okay, what?
We can stop the run against those trash
106. Oh, tear the roof off the sucker. Tear the roof off the sucker. Okay, I was like, ain't nobody gonna watch it.
We need linebackers and defensive linemen more than we need.
But remember, our defense is playing against the 49ers, which was down to what, the 3rd string quarterback. We were playing against the Cincinnati Bengals with the backup quarterback. Okay, now we had a backup quarterback from Cincinnati on our side.
Y'all can sell me on D tackle. Okay. You can sell me on linebacker. We couldn't stop the run against those bad teams.
I can't sell you on safety.
You can sell me on safety, but that guy ain't there.
He's
not there. That guy.
Okay. Well,
you can sell me on safety in the 2nd round.
Okay, how about sell you safety and free agency? For agency.
I'm already sold on that. But it doesn't happen if we don't have Dak as our quarterback.
Well, right. According to the Dak haters, if we go ahead and just get rid of Dak Prescott, we can have the 85 Bears defense and win with anybody.
Whole time we can't even draft.
There's also I got roast beef and
how many corners have we drafted that we've kept here a long time?
A long time?
No, we've continued to draft.
Terrence Newman, we probably kept about the longest.
He's the only one that's hit the second contract.
And then he ended up playing another 10 years, probably.
Yeah, exactly. He's the only one. So guess what? You guys want to talk about the history of drafting tight ends high, right? Let's talk about us and drafting cornerbacks in the 1st round. Let's talk about that.
I
don't want to talk about that though, do we?
Well, Morris Claiborne is the only one I can think of.
Morris Claiborne. We have Mike Jenkins. Mike Jenkins was a Pro Bowler. We had Byron Jones. Byron Jones and Mike Jenkins were solid players. They were good players.
Yeah.
But they didn't make it to second
contract.
But Byron, we didn't value them. We didn't help them.
But Shit, what did he sign for? 16 a year?
Who?
Um,
Byron?
yeah.
Well, we should have kept him. We should have signed. We should have signed
Yeah,
Dak and you franchise him. If that's what you want to do, you should sign Dak and you franchise him, or you get them both done. Which I thought they should have both got them both done. You should have got them both done.
I was actually the way I was actually looking at it was sign Dak, sign Byron Jones, and franchise Amari. Because here was the reason: because the franchise tag price for wide receivers at that time would have been about $18 million. Okay. And it would have given you a chance to say, okay, Amari Cooper, are you going to stay healthy?
And guess
because
what?
they're okay.
We've been paying Amari more money this year.
Well, true, but you would have been paying Dak Prescott a whole lot less. We had gotten Dak Prescott down to that 35. The difference that you're paying Amari Cooper, we would have saved just on Dak, and you would have had your cornerback too.
But we would have had the cornerback, and we could have got we would have had a better chance of letting Byron go this year, because we would have still had our cornerback, and we're getting another cornerback. But let's look at the history. If we want to talk about history, our best defensive players were drafted in what round?
Later, I was drafted in fourth round. I mean,
no defense.
Defense. Oh, very few of our.
Well, I was saying second round players. Our best defensive players are second round players.
I'm gonna say, Jalen Smith was the second round.
Jalen was the second round. Randy Gregory.
Taco was the second round.
So Taco was the first round.
No, you're right. Taco was the first. Sorry.
D-Law was the second rounder.
True.
D-Law, Randy Gregory.
Van Der Esch was second.
No,
he was first. Wait a minute. It was Connor Williams we got in the second that year.
Yeah.
Sean Lee, was he a second?
Yes, he was. He was a second rounder. Yep.
He's about to coach.
We have better history in the second round than we do in the first.
Lola
round.
says she don't smoke. I'll smoke a cigar from time to time. But that's about it. Alexia is watching. Gratian became a fan. Alan, Lisa became a fan. I appreciate that.
Before the end of the Pro Bowl or the Senior Bowl.
Well, that's just the end of the first quarter.
That's up.
Somebody's right though. Jalen did get Byron's money. He did. That was the mistake right there. The mistake was the mistake was extending Jalen and not getting Byron. That definitely was a mistake.
Well, actually, the mistake was
not signing
Zeke
Dak
Elliott.
No, the mistake was not signing Dak 2 years ago. The mistake wasn't Zeke to me. I like Zeke. I think the whole offensive line got hurt, man. Like
Stuart Griffin.
Line got hurt.
Stuart Griffin. Stephen Griffin just got home and about to open up his package. Stephen Griffin just got his Joe Boo Sports rack. Make sure you send me a picture of it and let me know. Let me know how you like it. We appreciate the super chat. Roland is watching. We got 271 likes. Our thumbs up on YouNow, and we're number one on sports.
Wow! So should I get up? Well,
but
they have
probably
to invite me. They have to invite me. I didn't get.
Whoa! Oh, hold up! Hey, Eastside, this is for you.
You gotta build up your following.
Eastside Herald is in the chat. Famous Texans fan, one of the few Texans fans that are still admitting that they're a Texans fan.
Hey, look, he's so brave. He's so brave, isn't he? He's so brave. Hey, you're a brave individual, my guy.
Who's gonna be your quarterback if Watson gets traded?
All right, so okay. I see Evelyn is watching. Hey, Evelyn, how are you doing?
Y'all even have a number.
Sama, how you doing? Roland became a fan.
Watt retired too. Oh man,
he did.
Yeah,
I thought he was doing his brothers with the.
I think he retired.
But you know what, Rex? I can't wait to see.
I think he wanted to go to the Steelers and he wasn't going to get traded to the Steelers.
I can't wait to see Gina's racks. I mean, when she gets her racks, okay?
Well, no, he didn't retire yet, but I think that they've been talking about it. So I think
that's crazy. Crazy's at the gas station
because he wants to play with his brothers.
Okay, so back to the Texans. How do you feel right now about your Texans that you've been out there?
JJ Watt,
look, JJ's gonna be gone. His career's been wasted.
has
Your quarterback is saying, "I'm out of here."
I'm
Okay,
out.
he hasn't even called the new coach or GM.
Let me ask you this question because I don't know if it's a fit or not.
Okay,
But what if J.J. Watt somehow is out there? Because he doesn't want an extension.
oh, he wants to get out of town. But the question,
But he wants to go to the Steelers with his brothers.
How do you feel about J.J.
you're talking
Watt?
about trading for him.
Would you have to trade for him?
That's what they're trying to trade him.
Last year.
They're trying to trade him.
I thought, yeah, and he might retire because he can't go to the Steelers. He wants to go to the Steelers to end his career with his
Now,
brothers.
you know, if it ends up being
sense.
like a Robert Quinn type of a deal, sure.
Yeah,
I'll give him.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we had. Okay, here's the thing. We got picks.
Yeah, I would give up. How many fourths we got? I wouldn't give up a fourth, but I give up a fifth.
I think we only have one fourth because didn't we trade the fifth and fourth with the Eagles to get Tyler Badish?
Actually, look, he has this 1 year for $17.5 million. This
Mhm.
1 year, this last year.
And some of that would have to be paid by the Texans.
Yeah. So I think it's what half, right?
Well, it depends on how it was structured, how much of it was guaranteed money from before.
So let's see. Is this base?
Jessica.
Salary?
Oh yes, it's ladies' night. What's up, Jessica? Welcome to the party.
Yeah. So all of the guaranteed.
Norlina, what's up?
All of the guaranteed money off of JJ's deal is done.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, I'll look at it this way. We spent $10 million for Tyrone Crawford.
Tyrone Crawford, hell yeah, better player. That's just a hypothetical. I wanted to.
And see what you could do. See, here's the thing you can do with the J.J. Watt is you could go ahead and say, we're going to sign you to a new deal and make it like a 2-year deal.
Yeah, make a
where you know it's incentive based, you know, or say it's a 3-year deal and spread it out. So that way you could say, okay, there's a voidable year in the contract or something like that. But the question is, would J.J. Watt want to go to Dallas now? If he's got, you know, that drive from Houston to Dallas isn't, you know, but 3 hours or so. You could kind of keep your family and everything where you are and still stay, you know, around.
I think he really wants to.
But from a leadership standpoint, you'd like to see a guy like a J.J. Watt. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to get Calais Campbell, because Calais Campbell, much like Demario Davis, are guys that are leaders in the community, but they're also guys that are leaders on a team.
Blue locker room guys, like that actually can play. You know, like we hear all about Crawford and how he was a good guy, but he couldn't play.
Mm-hmm.
That's because of injuries.
No, it's because he's not good.
Well, that too. I think injuries made it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of interesting. And you know what? I need to go to a little bit a word from our sponsor here, real quick.
I'm gonna go get some food. I'm starving.
Sandwiches on. Come on.
It looks like.
Which ones?
I was gonna ask how
both of them.
The roast beef. That's roast beef's got that Russian dressing on it, man. Swiss cheese. Mm-hmm.
That's the one that I want to miss when I move next year. Just the cooking.
Oh yeah.
It's all good. But now he's sponsored by 4,500.
That's just a joke. He's ass. Oh, we're up to 322 thumbs up on YouNow. We got 6 people watching. McKay became a member. Shout out to McKay.
Dang, it's fine with numbers.
Wyatt became a fan. Shout out to you. Lenora, shout out to you. Is watching. Became a fan. Oh,
let's see if we get 200 before the end of the stream. This way you can get.
Well, shout out. We're number 1 on sports. We're probably the only sports. That's on. I'll take it. Okay, we're number 1 in sports.
That might vote in your favor.
Okay. Forgive me because I'll look to the side here. This, the way my setup is, and I need to have a couple other
what you need to do is
cameras. I've got actually 4 computer screens that are all in front of me here.
What you just need to have the chat on this one computer.
Well, that's what. I should.
Even if you're using another computer, it'd be good to have the chat on there too, so you don't have to look through others over here.
You're right. Well, or you know what I could do? I should have ordered the one that was made for 3 of these, and then I could put another monitor up here, and I probably will do something like that. But this was a day that kind of came together. In the last moment, and it really hit me this morning. It's like, oh, I could just use another camera. in here on here. Did I? Jessica, Gina Thorne. Gina, what's up, Gina?
Because you're not really
got
pushing
everybody.
out on there.
You got everybody.
Gina, we were just talking about you and your racks.
Webcam and the microphone is really all you need on that one.
Right. Well, see, I actually have the mic mixer hooked up on here, but I think it's just picked up that one.
Yeah,
So I got to figure out how to use the.
Is that something in the settings?
Yeah, in the settings on there, and setting it up. But Gina, did you get your racks yet? Because see, here's what I want. I want to see a picture of you holding your racks.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Oh my god.
See, and she didn't get the little racks either. She didn't get. She got the large racks. So Gina, we want to see you holding the rack.
Not extra large, the large. Because you got the extra large ones too.
No, what we're talking about is I make sports racks. You know what we should do? Like we were talking about the other there. If you're watching YouNow, I actually have several different sets in here. This is my man cave, which
we have one
is kind of like my shrine. But the way I have it set up here is behind me. You'll see a couple more monitors and stuff that are back over here. That's actually where my sports desk is. I think I could turn this camera. Okay, there we go. So actually, that's actually my sports desk where I do most of my broadcasts and stuff from it. So sometimes I'm sitting there. My morning report is from there. But outside, you see the door right there that goes outside. We have an outdoor studio that we were actually using for socially distancing. We were actually having football parties outside when the weather was nice, because that way we could socially distance and have fun and stuff. So I actually have a TV, 65-inch TV that's out there. It's undercover under the upper deck, and all the stuff connects in there with a couple of different monitors and stuff. So I said all this to say something. But what we should do is the outdoor set. We had one of the mug racks that we actually had outside there. We should give that one away because that's a game used one. We also have the card rack one that's out there. We could do that one too.
We're still restoring it, but I got another one, Adam. Don't know who you are.
The shot glass rack is dope, Mark, especially the Troy Aikman picture. Thank you very much. Oh, he was our winner chicken dinner. That's right. Yeah, we said because
he won twice.
He texted and was like, "Nah, we can't. You can't be a two." So we said, "All right, we'll give you one anyway, and still get out the other one."
We gotta make up some.
I did, Jessica, get the picture of your rack. Yeah, and I tell you what, your rack looks good, Jessica. Your rack looks real good. And again, it's a glass rack, y'all. Okay, we're not being dirty up in here. I know I look like a dirty old man, but I'm not a dirty old man. But definitely, we got a whole bunch of more of those racks that we actually have to get out. That we're working on right now. You dropped off some today, didn't you?
I dropped off a couple.
And I went out and I got some more wood today. So that way, if we get snowed in, I can be working on the racks.
What's on the other ones out on Tuesday?
Well, Gina, you should have gotten an email with the tracking information to let you know when they're coming. Look for stamps.com because they'll send you an email.
Or you get the thing from the Joe Blues Sports or wherever your website is too. I click on the thing.
Crazy Corvette, what's up?
It went out. You get the thing.
So, John, how's the sandwiches, man? What?
Mark,
he got one each.
Sub.
He got one each.
You made a hell of an Italian sub.
All right, I'm glad that you're enjoying it, man. Merritt is watching. How you doing, Merritt? Hey guys, this thing is weird as hell. It's weird? Why is it weird?
It's just like Twitch. It's similar to Twitch.
Oh, you're a bulldog. Hey, you're from Mississippi. My man over here, Mississippi State, became a fan. So you guys have you Mississippi State. You have my man Dak Prescott there. So shout out to you.
Sweat too, playing off the chain.
Wagon Cumberg.
After that, Prescott got picked up. A lot of the players have been going.
Well, he raised the whole level of the whole French. I mean, the profile of the university.
Yeah.
And that football program is a lot better known because of them, and they're getting better recruits.
That and he does a lot for the school too, because it was back in the off season.
Jessica says she's going to order the large football. So Jessica's trying to get a bigger rack.
Just want the large and extra.
She She wants the extra large rack. All right.
Let's see what the numbers are looking like.
Who do I have winning the Super Bowl? Well, I can guarantee you who's going to win the Super
I
Bowl.
think it's going to be.
Do you want my true
Tom
guarantee on who's going to win the Super Bowl?
Brady.
I can guarantee you that the team that scores the most points will win the Super Bowl. And you can take that to the bank, okay? I can guarantee it. But more than anything else, here's what you do when you get to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it, Morrison. I'm not going to talk to him in a minute.
Hello?
Oh, that's not hung up.
Oh. Did he call me on my phone?
I don't know if he did or not. I know he called. Must have hung up by accident.
He has actually a great point there. He's saying, have you guys cover the YouTube and me cover, of course, the YouNow.
I'm watching the YouNow.
Mike's covering the YouNow.
Oh,
So,
there you go.
what?
I got it right there.
Yeah, that's the YouNow.
Okay.
I was just doing it.
Yeah, well, we're new
Sound
to
like
you now,
Twitch.
but shout out to you, Stuart. Howard Floyd,
this
the
better.
money man.
This kind of better than Twitch.
It actually looks like Spotify too.
It's really cool.
No, I'm just saying this one because you can do more, because you actually do more with YouTube than you can with Twitch.
Jerry Jones, let's play
Like
Charwin. No
the
one's
simulcast
taking his
on,
spot. Sorry. Well,
Twitch and
how often?
at the same time.
How often do we look at things that Jerry Jones does and it's to the benefit of the team? I mean, seriously, let's think back to some of the things that you have to scratch your head on. Okay, remember when he was talking about I want to go get Adrian Peterson.
No.
Remember when he wanted to get Johnny Manziel?
No, who was the other one?
Remember when he wanted to get Paxton Lynch?
No, who was the wide receiver that we wanted to pick up that year in the draft?
Which one?
The one that went to the Vikings.
Treadwell.
I can't remember that.
Treadwell. I hate Treadwell.
But there's so many times where Jerry Jones says something or wants to do something, and it's like, thank God we didn't follow that.
What are you talking about, Randy Moss?
Yeah, Randy Moss. That was another one. Let's go get Randy Moss.
That's kind of what I'm trying to get at with the whole pitch talk. Like, I'm not passing up Randy Moss for Greg Ellis again. It's not going to happen.
Because he went to one. They lost that Super Bowl. I think against the Giants. But
Greg Ellis was maybe a Pro Bowler once, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were one game away his rookie year from going to the Super Bowl.
Jessica says, yes, I did. I did not see how beautiful they are when I saw you lost rack on the show. I fell in love with my Dak fan because I love my rack. It's on my wall, my Cowboys flag hanging over it. Jerry, go to your yacht and let's football people. Oh, Sven, you changed your profile picture. Are you also on YouNow then? Is that you over there?
This guy is blowing up on YouNow. You got 133. 32, 33.
Okay.
Bringing people over.
All right, so.
Well, it might be, too. You're number one in sports. That might give you an edge, too. When you're trying to look for the sports.
Stuart, I don't see it.
Maybe this YouNow thing might work as another platform.
I tell you what, these quarterbacks have been underwhelming in this game.
Well, I'll be honest with you. This
Kitty, good catch. That guy right there has looked good so far in the practices and stuff. Kitty.
So you're on okay, I'm on YouNow. Okay, cool beans. So are we bringing new people to YouNow? Is that what we're saying?
I mean, the numbers are reflecting that you are, because the numbers are keep going up. So you might have maybe over 200 by the time the game's over. They got two. I saw two more.
Okay, they are trying to take Mark from us. Oh, Gina's like, oh, hell no. Gina's ready to throw down. Gina is basically saying.
YouNow is like kind of like a partner with you. They work together.
Gina, don't worry, Gina. You know I'm never going to leave you, girl. You know.
Never.
I'm not leaving you. Okay. YouTube is my home. Okay. Don't worry about it. You know, you now don't mean nothing. That you know, that's not like what we do over here on YouTube. You know, that's just, you know, just you now. This is YouTube. Okay. We cool. We cool. Oh boy. Well, they ain't gonna get it, Mark. He's our Mark. They fighting for it. Uh-oh. Oh, we gotta fight. Uh-oh. Are you?
It's really just a platform that works with YouTube. That's in conjunction with YouTube. That's what it all do.
Uh-oh. Looks like we're getting ready to rumble. It's gonna be YouNow versus YouTube. All right now. So YouNow, you got to hey, you got to let me know. You pulling it in or pulling it out?
It's on speaker.
Hello? Yeah. Okay. It didn't come up on here. I mean, there's only 3. Okay.
And I got to text my guy Botch and let him know Deontay Brown does not look good today.
I got Terry Lead, Abe, and I got Stephen Griffin. Yeah. Okay. Maybe YouTube just kind of lost it. Howard Floyd.
We can look at the thing on
Yeah.
Almost 150. 11 away. Oh, man.
Oh no! Again, this game is really it's like Philly 500 would say, it's ass. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, just talking and having a good time.
One of the last few games of the season, so because the XFL's not coming back.
I appreciate it, my man. Okay. All right. Peace out, man. Love you. I don't know how to work your phone, man, because I'm old. Howard Floyd. Thank you very much for that super chat. Okay. It's YouNow is what it is. Coming to America. Who's coming to America? Crazy Corvette. Hey. I wish I could see it live. See what live? Do it live. Okay. That's one I need to get.
Another famous.
Is from that'll be another great sound effect.
Are you guys looking forward to the second one coming out?
Norlena Davis. What's up, Norlena? How you doing?
I thought you could come out on one of the platforms.
I don't know. That's a good question.
What's up?
Coming to America too.
You know, so many things have changed because of the pandemic.
What's that new movie?
So movies are coming out like on HBO online, or is that what it is?
Well, it just depends on what network you're on. Because they have that one. I don't know if you want to see it. You might want to watch it. It's on Amazon Prime. One Night in Miami.
Yeah, well, Tracy's already watched that.
I want to see that movie because it looks good.
Tracy said it's fantastic because I mean you're talking about Muhammad Ali, you're talking about Malcolm X, you're talking about Jim Brown.
And I don't remember the fourth guy.
I'm trying to think. Singer.
Singer.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's him.
And they all met in Miami and stuff. And it's a great movie.
I want to see it though.
Bill O'Reilly. Do it live.
That's one of the ones I want to do on Twitch because you can do the premiere.
Jessica, if I give it back to you, Jessica, you got to respect the tool, okay, Jessica? You got to respect the tool. I know you get trigger happy on there. You get trigger happy, okay?
Look who's number one.
Juan Thornhill.
Ron Thorne.
A guy who could have been playing for the Cowboys, but he will instead be playing in the Super Bowl.
Hey, he might be happy for that one.
Again.
So, Jessica, you got to be careful with the tool, okay? You can't get power hungry and just start blocking people left and right because you got to understand we have people who will disagree with our opinions, but they still have a right to speak, okay? As long as it what?
The best thing happened to Taco was leaving the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, for a lot of guys, that's the best thing that happened.
No, I'm talking about because he's the
Look at Cole Beasley.
The guy we thought that was a bum.
Okay. Look at Jeff Heath. Jeff Heath was like getting interviews and stuff on NFL, network and stuff because he was playing ball. Guys leave the Cowboys and they go to Super Bowls. Look, Kansas City, back to back.
It means we didn't have bad players. It just means
I think
bad coaching and bad coaching.
Jeff Heath, before he left, was balling with two.
I mean, seriously.
2 messed up shoulders, he was still bald.
I'll tell you what, he had heart. He had what a lot of guys
That's the
didn't
same
have.
game that Zeke Elliott was like, I need a break. And he was still out there balling.
Alina became a fan. Shout out to Alina. Chandler, what's up? Chandler, what's up? What's up?
150 in a few minutes.
All right.
150 is coming.
All right. So JSR is Nation. The Shadow. What's up? The Shadow. PC76. What's up? Be nice. All right. It wasn't you though. Was it like you were possessed? It wasn't you that was actually blocking those people. She said it wasn't me though. Does somebody else have control of your channel? Have you been hacked?
Wait.
What do you think of Surtain being mocked to the Cowboys?
I guys on here doing alcohol.
If there was a corner that
alcohol views.
I'm talking about the suggestion channel to watch 2 guys reviewing alcohol.
Okay.
If there was a corner that I had to take at 10, and my tackles are gone, and Pitts is gone, I would take Surtain. That's the only corner that I would take at 10.
Okay.
Including J.C. Horn. And I like J.C. Horn a lot. But
I know you like J.C. Horn a lot.
But Surtain is the only corner that I would take at 10.
Okay. Hypothetically, your love child, Kyle Pitts, is gone. What are you doing at 10? Ain't nobody's trading with you.
Somebody got to be there.
Eli Manning's got a commercial now.
You know what I would do? I might reach and I would go get JOK. Jeremiah Owusu Cormore. I would get him.
Okay.
If the guys that I really like are gone and I can't trade back, I would just go with.
Guys, what is your YouNow thing for? Does Mark stream the game there, or will it be black screen forever? Or will it be a black screen? What do you, Sven? I don't understand what you mean. Jobu Sports Report. Thomas. What else would it be? Jobu Sports Report. Cotton, what's up, man? Cotton, our future Dallas Cowboys. Hope you're having a great day too. Brian SoCal. Brian, we got to get together on some new looks and things. I just need to know. I need you to get creative. I need you to get creative. You got my Jobu star, which is incredible.
We need some more things to burn.
Yeah,
more designs to burn.
Well, not only that, but we need another design for shot glass. That's because we're getting low on those too.
Yeah, we got 2 boxes.
Okay, Felipe Franks with a completion. All right, so we got a 2-minute drill here. Let's see how good Felipe Franks is here, and see how these defenders are.
Well, here's a bigger question: is our quarterback? Oh man, I'm behind on the score here.
I see a lot of new faces.
Mike, we're new to the platform. Isn't everybody new?
No. But the thing is, though, you're the only one that does. You're turning number 1 in sports.
And I'm probably the only one that's doing sports.
That might benefit you.
I'll put it this way: when I typed in sports, sports wasn't even listed on there. Okay.
I wait for it to update. You probably got 150.
Jessica says she needs her tool back. See, Jessica, you got to respect the tool, okay? You kind of get a little trigger happy, okay? I understand there's power in the tool, but you got to take care of it, though. Let me meditate on it, okay? And while I'm meditating on it,
32 seconds.
Let's go to this.
I don't care if it's Oh. What is it? They got the first female referee in the game on next Sunday.
Oh, in Super Bowl, yeah.
Well, she's been refereeing for like 15 years in college and high school. Like that's a true accomplishment right there. That's all I was watching. That's all on the news. Someone was covering on YouTube. So that's definitely a good accomplishment.
So Mike Fisher has a new video out. Dak Prescott, get the hell away from the Cowboys, says ESPN somebody.
Come on now, I need to update.
And
Oh, someone gave you 50.
50 what?
I don't know what that.
Say hi to Remy. Hi, Remy. How you doing?
Someone gave you 50 likes, X likes up or something. I don't know what that means. So do you buy likes? See,
I have no idea.
or is that just how people like it? I don't know. I know you can. The likes are free.
Dang, they got Rashawn Slater going 5. Yeah, man, our tackles might not be there, man. I'm not reaching for any other tackles other than Panay Sewell. They got him going to 8. We got a shot at getting Panay Sewell.
Rocking and babies. I don't know who that is.
Man, that might be my next video, Mark.
What's up?
I might be doing Panay Sewell, man.
All right, so it's half. We're halfway there. Oh, we're halfway there.
Rocking and babies.
All right, I know most of your time was not focused in on the game because I talked too damn much. Howard Floyd, thank you very much for that.
Whoever
Super chat.
Rockstar Babies is, they definitely gave him the thumbs up.
Hmm?
He gave you 90 thumbs up. So,
90 thumbs up.
I don't know what that means. Though.
Okay, we got thumbs up. Oh, snap. Oh, well, I tell you what, we got 517 likes.
That might be part. That might be the currency too, because they pay for likes.
Oh, snap. We got 8 people watching. Shout out to them. We got a dollar holla, as Jessica says. All right, Jessica, can I trust you, Jessica?
What's the number looking like? Let's see if it's updated. 152.
Proudly parading its diverse flavors and culture throughout the historic downtown. The oldest city in Alabama, we're a
Now let me share this on my platform.
a place where world-class chefs and up-and-coming culinary masters hone their skills with their
All right. We're going to do a conditional trial, Jessica, and see what you do with the tool. Okay?
I saw that.
Oh, living in a prayer. I kind of feel for 5,500, but he got that Nick Foles statue to lay flowers on and remember the good days. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't feel bad for Philly 500. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. All right. So while we're sitting here, we got a little bit of break. You got your belly full. Are you falling asleep over there?
I'm not falling asleep.
I was gonna say you're not going to that food coma, are you?
I mean, his game ain't really helping though. I mean, quarterbacks.
I know. I can't have.
Mark, I'm going to call you Marky Mark. That's your new
I
nickname.
can't have food coma.
Oh man, that used to be back in the day my nickname. He's ass.
Because they got the bonuses tonight before storms.
Yeah, go get it, man.
Lola, when you ever go try a Haracha taco on a food truck?
Times your pay before tip.
I really hope the Dallas Cowboys will play better in the next. Well, you know what, Cameron? I tell you what, I don't think that we can do much worse than we did last year. And this may be the great thing about the NFL is not for long. And you see teams that will literally turn things around just like that. And I'm having a feeling that the Cowboys will be able to do that. We'll have that easier schedule. We got, huh?
You said, hey, man.
Who?
That guy, James.
That guy, James? Hey, man.
I think that's how you pronounce your name.
Howard Floyd, this one is for you, DME. Thank you for all the hard work you're putting in and information. He said, hey. Howard Floyd said, this one was for you, DMB. Thank you for all your hard work you do in forming the Cowboys Nation. All right?
Thank you, man.
We got a payout for you. And Howard, you want to know what's sad? I'll probably go out there a little bit later because it's going to snow tonight. But there's ice on top of the pond, and you're looking down there, and you see the fish down at the bottom. They're all sitting there kind of moving real slow. You know, they're doing their winter thing. But thank you very much for that super chat. Let's go to the first half highlights.
This is about it, man. This is probably the best play.
That one run. You're right, D Shadow. 2020 was ass. Boston is watching. The real Aaron became a fan. Shout out to you.
Oh, look at that hurdle. Oh.
One touchdown pass.
Yeah, I saw that play.
Yeah, we saw all the highlights. But you know what? I tell you what will look real good is if I go ahead and make one of these meatball subs over here.
Yeah, go right ahead. Fill you up a sub.
So You know, maybe I could do like on YouNow mukbangs.
You can do them live.
You know,
I mean, that's all it is. Basically, a live streaming platform is really all it is, like Twitch.
well, for those who are on YouNow, I'm old. In case you didn't notice, I'm very old,
I see a lot of
and I'm new on that platform.
Patrick
Oh,
Young.
Alan, listen. Alan, this is actually what's funny is people say, so what do you do with the fish in the fish pond in the wintertime? It's like, what do you think I do with them?
They just stay out there. That's what they
I mean, what happens with the fish that are in the rivers and the lakes? Okay,
They either migrate or they just
you know, they don't take them. Okay, it's wintertime. Let's drain the lake and get all the fish out for the winter. They've been doing that for thousands of years. No,
they migrate or
but they hibernate.
Stay put or stay put.
They what they do is they hibernate for the winter. They stop eating about in October and won't start eating until the temperature really warms up, which will be kind of like the end of March, early April, and their metabolism slows down. Now, the thing that mystifies me with the koi is they still get bigger. They still grow. It's like, how are you growing and you're not putting anything in your system?
All that fat.
Eat them. Jessica, I'm about to take your
They don't taste that good to begin with.
Jessica, I'm about to take your wrench away from me.
They don't taste
I'm
that good to
serious.
begin with.
I'm gonna take your. You don't eat
taste
koi.
good to begin with.
They're not that kind of fish. They're not that kind of. I mean, if you had a goldfish, you gonna eat your goldfish? Come on, Jessica. See? So no, they're good. You can see it. They'll move around real slow. They're looking like, is it springtime yet?
They're probably waiting for the Groundhog Day too, as we are.
Oh, they will. But once it warms up, but here's what's happened because of global warming. You get some warm days, and they're thinking, "Oh, we done made it through the winter. It's done. Start feeding us," and all of a sudden, it snaps and gets cold again. Who times you out? Philly fan? All right, don't be too trigger happy. Now, if we got trolls, I get it. We got some trolls and stuff. Unless they're doing personal attacks, don't go crazy on. Okay. The sadness of 2020 right now. Dak is not signed yet. What witchery is this? The evil Mr. Tinkles.
No,
I'm with you on that one. Dak should have been signed.
So I gotta tell you something funny.
What's
so,
up?
So Jessica watched my video this morning.
Uh-huh.
And you might need to take a wrench away for this. Because she was like, "Are you Law Nation's brother? Because you guys favor each other."
But you know what it is?
It's the beard.
You know, all beards look alike.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
No.
Okay.
All Nation looks like James Harden.
Yeah,
Like
he looks like
James
James Harden. I don't look like James Harden.
James Harden.
Oh, damn, Gina. You're
James
pissed. Your
Harden
daughter,
looks like
you were
that.
relaxing, and now you got to take your daughter her spare key that she's locked out of her car. Damn. I'm sorry, Gina. I'd go do it for you if I could.
Yeah, but you could.
Crazy Corvette, I really like your profile picture. That is dope. Hopefully she's not too far away, Gina. But I guess we'll see you later. But don't forget to look out for an email from stamps.com because that'll let you know you can get your tracking number on it. And
even you get a glass, long as
any free agents the Cowboys should sign.
I think we got to look at defensive tackle and safety.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily think we need to get the best one on the market, but we definitely need to get best 2 or 3.
Six.
We definitely got to upgrade in both of those areas, and that's partially where I'm going with the whole safety talk.
Okay.
I want to sign the safety free agency because we're obviously not good at drafting.
Oh, but we signed Clinton Hyde-Dix last year.
Yeah, but I don't think they gave him a fair
Yeah, they didn't give him a chance. And he probably told him the scheme was trash. He probably got shown his walking papers.
Yeah, because if you.
That was $2 million that we lost. We signed him originally for $4 and a quarter. Here's what's
all-
amazing. Yeah, you know the free agents that we signed last year, we spent $24 million.
There's no way he could have been that bad.
No,
There's no way he could have been that bad.
Let me say again. The free agents that we had and on defense, we spent $24 million last year.
That's almost
The only one that actually worked out was Halden Smith.
Well, there was another one. Zerline. Zerline was another one. We signed
No,
him.
I said on
That worked
defense.
out?
On defense.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
On defense. On defense alone. Defensive players who spent $24 million.
Because he could sign.
And think about this,
That's almost
though.
enough to sign that.
Think about this.
The
We
money
have to
spent
sign,
on
how many
teams.
free agents did we sign on offense?
Andy Dalton.
Ain't Dalton.
I mean, well, we saw
Well,
Amari
not like
Cooper.
the undrafted
Okay.
free agents. But
Well, I mean, we signed mostly our own. I mean, like Amari Cooper and things like that,
we're
and Dak
better
Prescott.
because we're better at drafting offense.
Oh, I agree with that 100%. But again, we
don't
really
draft
only
defense
draft
bad.
defensive ends, linebackers,
But we
and
don't draft
quarterback.
defense bad. Obviously, we don't draft it bad if they can go somewhere else and win.
Well, but
It's the, we hire the wrong coaches.
It's coaching.
well, let's hope we get the right one. Cowboys of Rob, what's
Better this
happening?
year than last year on defense.
Riggins became a fan. The real Peter is watching.
Probably have at least 200.
Vigoro Charity is watching. How are you doing? The Truly is watching. What's up,
You
people?
truly, as in like one of those.
78 The Truly. I don't know.
Some of these names look new. Like I can't tell who's from. Who's from.
It's the first time we've ever been. All of them are new.
No, I'm talking about like I can see some of them like the Reaper and Mike J. A couple of them. Like,
Well, McCoy, we may find out about because he may be resigned. The Cowboys are interested in McCoy, and McCoy's contract really with the this is not bad. He was 3 years, $18.3 million.
we only gave him 2.
So I mean, when you think, I mean, had he not gotten injured, now again, he got $3 million going out the door for showing up, but had he, I mean, he was looking in great shape. He had slimmed down. He seemed motivated and everything else. I would have loved to have actually seen him on the field more so than Dontari Poe. But Dontari Poe, when we signed him, he was on the PUP list through all training camp.
He came overweight.
Well,
that man was overweight.
They signed it. I don't know. Like we talked about this with Rob Phillips because my hunch was he was overweight when they signed him and they didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
But he was saying how they signed him and then he went and got fat, possibly. And I don't know if I believe that.
Could be.
Who knows?
Could be. All right, I'm going to do something that's going to be me. I'm going to go grab a sandwich real quick here.
I'll be back in
1 second.
Them Italians. Hey, look, those Italian sandwiches. That's a hell of an Italian sub, man. And when I watch these quarterbacks play, I'm gonna throw it all up.
No, don't be throwing up.
Hey, just
Don't be throwing up.
Hey, just
All right,
take
correction.
stage
I watch
beat.
these quarterbacks play. I just want to go outside and throw it off.
Just take stage beat to the restroom. It's clean.
We're going to do a little mukbang here.
I cleaned it this morning. I got it.
Oh, you put them away.
Some in there. I put a
Right.
few of them in the refrigerator and the rest of them.
Tracy wanted me to get those out of the armoire.
That's
So
fine.
please drink up
I could put one in my car.
Gatorades.
I put one of them in my car. I drink when I. But I do need. I was gonna get some water, but I was putting it in
All
my
right,
car.
so YouNow, one thing I am known for is for food. And normally we have Jobu chicken wings, but here's what we got today.
Yeah, today's.
Today is just kind of a sandwich day. This is my homemade Italian, I'm sorry, roast beef right here. Look at that.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Ooh.
Oh,
Roast beef with Russian dressing.
Yeah, that
And
Russian
then-
dressing is hit, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, I hit that by accident. Hold it.
That Russian dressing.
We're laughing at Philly 500 here by accident.
That OC controller holder.
Yeah, I bought it.
And then we got our
Yeah, this one on sale 50% off.
Italian sub. Look at that. Ooh, that's homemade. But I tell you what, it's got my tomatoes, my onions, it's got my hot capicola, my mortadella, pepperoni.
I got 3 of them. But not that one, but I get one.
Mm.
We have on Amazon for cheap. And actually, they do a good job on Amazon. The charge.
Yeah. That's a good sandwich.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. That Russian dressing, man.
Yeah, that one I think I got for less than $20. I got it overnight.
I love that. Alan Williams says, Dr.
I
Poe
want
turned
one
into a
right
human
here.
meatball.
So I can just plug it in and, charge them.
You hit the nail on the head. He turned into a human
I'm not
meatball.
doing much on Twitch.
I've got to enjoy this because I've got this week and next week, and then I'm going back on keto. So no more subs. Mm.
Oh, yeah,
Looks like a Super Bowl
Rarely
ring
does,
museum in there.
The Andrew.
We just found the Eagles fan last night. Should Jerry Jones be scared to sign Dak? Golf, Wentz, and all those got paid are not working out.
Yeah, but all of them have the same agents. That's crazy. Like
Your thoughts on that one?
the top three quarterbacks in that draft all
Should
have
Jerry
the
be
same
scared to
agents.
sign Dak?
No.
Golf,
No.
Wentz got paid and
No.
are not working out.
No, see the thing with Jerry Jones is they wait till last.
Why does what happened over there matter with what's happening in your organization? If you're worried about someplace else it not working out, then you don't have as strong of an organization as you claim to have.
The thing that we know is with the big contracts, they raise the last minute.
It's working out in Seattle. I mean, Deshaun Watson. I mean, it ain't working out there, not because of his play though.
No, it's not working out there because they suck. I mean,
they're a bad organization.
But the organization,
they had almost the same amount of passing as Patrick Mahomes.
But
he was number 2 in passing this year.
But if we want to talk about Jared Goff, I mean, he's been to the playoffs.
Yeah, but
a couple of times.
But look, no. Look who they're rumored to get though.
Coaching made him a better player than what he really was.
No.
Absolutely. Yes.
They're rumored to trade for Matthew Stafford.
They want to trade for Matthew Stafford.
They're rumored to trade with them. So it's like that's another team that's looking for his services.
I mean, that's one of those ones that.
I was like,
I got to scratch my head on that one. I'd rather keep Jared Goff. Like,
I'm just saying though.
What's the issue there?
If they're rumored to do that, then
you
know there's problems.
To me, Matthew Stafford is overrated in my mind.
I think he is. But the fact is that the 49ers wanted him, and they said no, thank you.
Sorry, Abe, didn't mean to make you hungry.
I think they gave him 2 number 2s and 2 number 3s for Matthew Stafford. Like, no, thank you.
I think he's good, but that's about it. I don't. If you don't have a good team around him that you're gonna surround him with and say, okay, that's the missing piece. If you are,
Thomas Garrett.
I don't think he takes the Rams over the hump.
Thank you, Thomas.
And what about Tom Brady? No, not Tom Brady, but Aaron Rodgers. Because they're torn about him because
they signed a Love.
No, because the owner and all of them, they want to get rid of him, but the coach want to keep him. They're torn.
Well, I'll tell you
but
what.
You know what? If I was a team right now, I might be offering Green Bay for Love. If I really wanted a quarterback, okay.
Well, Thomas Garrett said, don't be surprised you see a Golf Stafford trade.
That might.
Do the Rams have the picks to do it? And why?
No, trade Golf and Stafford.
Yeah, I know.
We have to get some picks with
I mean,
the Rams haven't had a first round pick in forever.
You talking about? Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. So we talking about straight up?
I think there'll be some picks involved.
To me, it would be straight up.
I mean, I think there'll be some picks that go along with the trade on both sides. At least one.
If I'm the Rams, it's not straight up. You know why? Because I'd be giving you the most winning quarterback that you've had in your history, and he has playoff experience. He went to a Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford ain't won diddly. So if I'm the Rams, I'm not making that straight up.
2 cents.
Right?
Okay, you know what? 2 cents.
That's sad.
I see you must be an Eagle fan. Talking about our Cowboys since '96.
Oh,
the Ian Book.
Yeah, that's Book. Who's that? Who's that fat guy?
Sign that big man up.
What I want to see from Ian is if he's going to be decisive.
I think it was number 50.
Well, I am way behind.
Book gonna run.
I like that hustle. That's 4th down, so it didn't matter.
I keep forgetting to push it up. My roast beef's up. Nice rare roast beef.
Yeah, man, look. If I wasn't full, I'd go get another one, but I'm dying over here.
I know I'm about to say that one for later. I need it before I leave.
Well, the thing about the Lions need to trade him before March. Because come March 1st, if he's still on the roster, he gets that roster bonus.
I think. Oh, yeah, that's right.
And it might be one of those cases where they don't get much really for him.
They probably won't. They just want to get rid of him.
There was rumors that there was 49ers offered 2 seconds and 2/3.
Yeah, that's what I saw that. And they said no, thank you. I would have taken 2 number 2s and 2 number 3s for him.
I sure as hell would have too.
What?
I think they want number one in that deal. It
Yeah,
ain't
but
gonna happen for them.
people got to understand that twos today are as good as ones. You know, twos are as good as ones today.
I think this year definitely.
I mean, in the last couple of years, it's been that. It's been that. The twos are really good. Like Juan Thornhill was a second round pick.
He's going back-to-back Super Bowls.
I keep bringing him out.
That goes back to my philosophy.
Safety.
Because safeties aren't a big first round pick. You're getting the top one or two prospects in the second round at safety. Generally speaking, same thing with tight ends. Same thing with like interior defensive linemen.
Yeah, we were told at the end of the draft, there's still good tight ends in that second round.
I mean, when you think about Gallimore was considered one of the top interior linemen. We got him in the third round.
That's why I keep trying to tell people, like our first round pick is not going to dictate us being able to build our front seven. It won't. It just won't, because just by the value of defensive tackle, linebacker, safety, we can still get all of those same things.
Rocking babies. Thank you very much for those 90 likes. The Reaper with 60 thumbs up. So I guess that's like shout out to you two.
I don't know if that's like a currency or.
Well, we'll find out after we finish the stream. Actually, this game's kind of going by quick. We're in the third quarter already.
Well, I mean, it's not that many penalties, and I mean,
they're letting
not that many points.
No, 13-0.
I like this kid though. This Mon kid.
Jerry's grandson is coming to the Cowboys.
I kind of agree. I kind of think that. I do.
At some point, I think so.
He hasn't
done
diddly squat in college yet, though. I think he might have opted out this year, possibly.
Is that when that Prescott boys?
Yep.
Hill.
Yep. Okay. Hypothetically,
I've been keeping my eyes on John Stephen Jones, like as far as like his career and playing.
I know he didn't play.
Scott Linehan's son is trash. When he was in the AAF, he looked like trash.
Apple don't far from the tree.
I'm the same.
What's his name again?
He was the third string in the AAF. I was like,
oh, you gotta make that catch. I've seen a lot of drops too. Oh no, good play by the defender. Good play by the linebacker. Brian, you sign him. That's what you do. Because at the end of the day, with a 3-year contract, he's taking a gamble on himself too.
Okay, so John Stephen Jones, 2018, 2 completions out of 8 attempts.
Pass. Oh, okay. Okay, inside the red zone. Good ball.
Well, here's the problem. So technically, I mean, hypothetically, his freshman year, he only 2018 had two pass completions. In 2019, he had 13 out of 26 completions for 2 TDs, and he didn't play in 2020. So 2021 would be his senior year.
I think a red shirt.
Okay.
Year.
All right. So.
But he didn't play last year, so it don't count, right?
It actually counts if you want to enter the draft. It counts as a cured year, whether you played or not. So if you were draft eligible, so he got a whole lot of work to do. I mean, he could be coming to the Cowboys and be like a legendary pick.
Do you think? Do you think that it matters where they draft him? If he's
asked, do you really see them saying we're going to sign my voice?
Maybe not the starter right then and there, but he's going to be on the roster.
Okay, on the roster and being a starter are 2 different things.
No, he'll be on the roster to start eventually. Look, when there's smoke, there's fire, man, with this team, with this organization.
I could see if he was doing something, but you're talking about, okay. All right.
They've sold you on players they don't have blood They sold you on them and they weren't good. Why wouldn't they sell you on him? They told you Ben DiNucci was going to be good.
Well, let's say they put him out there and he is Ben DiNucci. How long you see him keeping him out there? I can understand and say we're going to get him out there so we can say that my grandson, played a game for the Dallas.
They fizzle him out and he become a coach.
I can see that.
They fizzle him out and he become a coach.
Amari Cooper was balling with Dak. I ain't worried. Dalton just sucks. Hey, we same agreement there. All right, so
Amari was balling with Dalton. Good. Oh, touchdown. Good ball. Kevin Mond to Amari Rogers. A seam route. Hey, I'm starting to like this Mond cat, man.
The American team finally got on the board.
Hey, they might need to play him and stop messing with these other quarterbacks. That was a good-ass throw.
Used to be the North-South for Senior Bowl. Well, there used to be the East-West Shrine game, and then the North-South. This was the North-South, wasn't it?
No.
There was the East-West Shrine game. It used to be. And then what was the North-South?
I know what you're talking about, but
game.
Are they not having those this year? I mean,
I was thinking of this on Terry Lee. Shout out for the shot glass, man. Well, thank you, man.
Because don't the East-West Shrine game allow undergrad?
Uh-huh.
It was canceled this year.
No, everything was canceled this year. This year sucks. Peyton 96 is watching. Pierce 03 is watching.
They're going for 2.
Everly is watching. Thank you, everybody, for watching. They got 2. Uh-oh.
Okay, man. This Mond kid is all right, man. He might be your Dak, man.
That's a nice pass. That's a nice pass there. Boom. And look at that. He had a guy right there in his face. He held on to that. That's a nice catch.
Now, do you remember yesterday I was showing you the slot receiver that JOK was guarding at the linebacker? That was him. That just caught the touchdown.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Who do I got in the Senior Bowl?
The team that scores the most points.
There you go. The team that scores the most points. There you go. That's my. I know people hate me. Everybody hates me.
Yeah, Marvin Wilson. I haven't seen him yet. I don't think he's gonna play. There's a lot of players that I thought was gonna play in this game that decided to just show the scouts in practice and then I guess maybe want to risk it in the game.
We're gonna open a PDF. Who's next? Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you.
It's a lot of them. The Tony, the receiver from Florida, he's been ripping it up all week. I thought he was gonna play today. Decided not to play.
Well, are you gonna go through and break down the film from this game?
I'm probably going to go from my notes. The things that I was able to pick up.
Actually, I have smoked briskets before. I'm not great with the briskets yet. I need to perfect that. Have you spotted Wilson yet? Marvin Wilson.
No, I haven't seen him.
I'm talking about not yet. Touchdown Amari Rogers, Wilson, and Mac Jones out.
Man, I kind of wish. You know what I wish, Mark?
What's that?
We gotta go to one. We gotta go to one of these at some point. We gotta just take the RV and drive down to Alabama. Which is maybe I think it's like a 10-hour 10-12 hour drive.
Driving to Montgomery is, if you're driving straight through, it's about 11 hours.
11 hours.
Because my sister lives in Montgomery, and I used to drive down there. It's an easy drive. I mean, it's basically 85 all the way there. You need to, yeah. Hey, Alan, briskets cost a whole lot of money. We all need to perfect that, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. You don't want to mess up. Show us a little Philly 500.
Need something to drink?
Yeah. The sodas are the drawer. I don't know if you put some in the fridge or not. You bought a whole bunch of them.
You need one.
Oh no, I'm good. I've got bottled water. Okay. I wish I could get on YouNow some of the other stuff, because we have the anti-Cowboy fan, Philly 500, who's one of my buddies. Philly 500 is crazy. He is literally a nut. We have a clip of him literally going off from the draft when the Cowboys ended up drafting CeeDee Lamb, and him just going off and being pissed off about it. And literally talking about Justin Jefferson. I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's ass. And it was kind of hilarious. All right, 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. We have the American team with 8 and the national team with 13.
Got him.
And we got a sack. Woohoo!
Sample.
I guess they booked Book. Book him.
Book.
That's a big 96.
Yeah,
That's a
96 from Florida State has been doing pretty well.
That's a big man there. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I keep forgetting, Troy. What happens is there's right over here. Okay, the score is actually down here. Okay, and I put the score in there, but I got to remember to hit push to go through there. That's a face mask.
We have a shift in this game.
The American team come alive. You became a man. Yay, Adore. I adore you, Adore, for becoming a fan. What's up? Adele is watching. Shout out to Adele. Shout out to the other side. Oh, sorry. Okay. I can't sing. I know I can't sing. At least I can in the shower, but that's about it. Alex, thank you for that super chat, Alex. The reason Dak won't get a contract because of John. You may have a point there. It would be stupid, and that's when you realize that winning football is not what it's about. Tired of Alabama winning titles. I can't wait until Saban retires. The Lions are not interested or nor talented enough to benefit from having a top 15 quarterback. They need a rookie quarterback with potential and low salary to help them in by 2024. Howard, he has not done the chip challenge yet because he's trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. He's got about 1,600 more to go.
Something like that. Oh, good pass, good catch. Who was the Smith kid? He caught that, man. He caught that. He did catch it.
Okay. Yep, it looked like a catch. Daniel, what's up, man? How you doing? Daniel says, "What's up, DMV?"
What's going on, my man? What's going on?
Mark, who's looking at far as defense goes for the Cowboys? Who do you see? I'm gonna defer to DMV on that one.
Who do I see? What?
Defensive wise, the Cowboys trying to draft. Well, the question will be is, let's say they do get Kyle Pitts at 10.
Okay.
Okay. Going into the second round, if we haven't traded back, that will be the 42nd pick in the draft. Who do you see the Cowboys? In fact, we need to sit down and do a mock draft.
Yeah.
Who do you see defensive wise? We got to go defense in the second round.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to go defense. Honestly, I've done mock drafts and I've gone defense the entire time with how the draft fell. Because I found trade partners, you know. Who do I think they draft? Probably one of them corners that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. You know, maybe a defensive lineman, maybe a linebacker. It all kind of depends on how it falls. A guy that
the American team has the ball right now. We got a pass interference.
is that
on
the one?
I believe it does.
Who would I say? Second round. Let's say you get Kyle Pitts. Second round, I think you got to go. I think you got to go safety. I mean, regardless of who we sign in free agency, I just think that's probably the market right there. Safety.
This is an interesting take here. This is from Des Bryant. I remember my second year with the Cowboys, and a lot of older players didn't like the fact that I was saying we didn't win because we walk around like we won the Super Bowl. What a lot of people fail to realize, you win triple the glory. You know, and that's where Dez got in, and he kind of rocked the boat. You remember when Dez came in, and you know the good old hazing for the new guys. You got to carry my shoulder pads. He's like, I didn't come here to carry your damn shoulder pads and shit. Screw you.
You know, Dez got a lot of flack, and I didn't want to cut him. But everything Dez said, Dez has been true. Dez has been, like my shirt says, genuine.
Oh, Stephen Cooper says Kuiper has the Cowboys taking offensive tackle with the first pick.
I'm okay with
Okay.
that.
Well, you know, but if Mel Kiper said it, then it ain't gonna happen. Okay. Mel Kiper don't know shit. I'm sorry. Let me.
Hey, meanwhile, this quarterback, Mon, is putting on a performance right now. But everything Dez has been saying has been right. Garrett guys, if you look at the organization, Dez left, Beasley left. I did a video a long time ago of which one of those guys is going to go. And both of them are in situations where, good pass. Oh, my God. Hey, this kid right here, hey, Kellen Mond is putting on a performance. Another touchdown.
From
So the Americans are back
Tennessee.
up.
Uh-oh. So he's the star of the show today.
Yeah, look at this ball. Woo! I need to see where he's projected.
Was that 2 touchdowns? It's 2 for him, isn't it?
Yeah. It's actually funny. The people who are on here, remember I said he was one of the guys that I thought was having a really good, having really good practices. Oh my God. Okay, kid.
All right, 16. Uh-oh. There, boom. I got the score updated. Yay.
Yeah, he is. Remember I said that, like, you asked me who, like, what I wanted to see people dominating, or what I wanted to see. I wanted to see somebody step up to the challenge. And we're starting to see that a little bit.
But it's even nicer knowing But if this happened, or this happened,
And it's crazy because he, based on CBS Sports, he's like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like the 10th quarterback. He's gonna move up this board. He's gonna move up the board because there's quarterbacks playing in this game that are rated higher than him,
All right.
and he look better. He looks like the best player, not the best player on the field, but he looks like the best quarterback that's played today.
Yeah. So they take the safety Washington in the second round.
I think you can get a little bit further away. I don't think you got to draft him in the second round. Do I think he's a second round player or talent?
Oh.
Yes, I do.
Hold on. DMV, and I can verify that he will. This isn't like Philadelphia. Howard Floyd says, if DMV does the hot chip challenge in next week, I will donate $250 to his channel.
As much as 250 is enticing, I wanted to set a goal to hit 5,000, so I don't want to cut it cheap.
Oh man,
money. I'm trying to hit 5,000, man. It's not that I'm ducking, but like, I mean, I would do it for free. You know what I'm saying? But
I'll tell you what,
I'm gonna do it for free if we hit 5,000. Like my goal is important to me, man. So,
oh man, you know what?
5,000, and I'll do it. You don't gotta.
I might do it again for $250. Okay, I can be bought. Okay, I ain't too proud. $250 is a lot of money. Okay.
Buddy Johnson, yes. From what I'm watching right now, yeah. I would definitely in the mid rounds. I mean, because I think we should think about looking at a quarterback anyway. And so yeah, I would definitely, maybe fourth.
There's my boy Calais, last year's NFL Man of the Year.
Maybe fifth round. I would take a shot on him.
What you mean? You don't want the bomb ass pizza place, Ben DiNucci?
Come on, man.
How about Garrett, man? Double G.
Yeah. Well, guess what? He can battle his ass out. They can battle it out.
Okay.
And I got this young kid, and if he don't make the team, what does that hurt him going on practice squad?
Oh damn! Howard Floyd, 500 for me or 500 for DMV?
I know verify. I know Howard is real.
I know he is.
I know Howard is real. And
wait, are you talking about 500 for him or me? Because hey, that gets me of that thing that I want to get for here. That's a fifth of it.
Norlina, look when you look at the tape, absolutely, Kyle Pitts is a better player than all of those guys. And it's about that for me. It's about value. So yeah, I do think that he's better than them. He definitely is.
Mond is a bust. Somebody says.
How can he be a bust? If
I was just saying, he ain't even played the NFL.
He's already down. He's already down on the totem pole.
Man, the haters don't.
He's already a bust already. People probably say Dak is a bust.
I mean, literally, that's a.
All right, duck back the pass in the pocket. Oh! He got out of it.
He was good getting out of there.
I mean, he's good for that.
There's a flag. Illegal contact.
He's got to let go of the ball, man. He's very indecisive with his reads.
Man, we got the haters in here already. Guys ain't even got to college yet. Gotten out of college yet and hating to call him a bust. Damn. Woo, we're up to 520 thumbs up on.
You want to know something funny?
What?
A lot of people who are saying, like, and I'm not like, again, I'm Team Pitts. A lot of people were mad at CeeDee Lamb last year, but then we ended up getting a cornerback that they wanted us to get at 17.
Yeah.
That could happen again. Because I did not want Trayvon Diggs at 17. But when we got him in the second round, I was elated.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think there were better corners on the board. And guess what Trayvon Diggs was? He was the best graded rookie corner of the year.
He was.
Even
with the time that he was spent out, without a training camp and everything else.
Exactly.
He played well.
And I mean, our draft last year was really it went really well, and it started with getting the best player available. And CD Lamb, but we
Jason,
didn't need CD Lamb.
Jason is asking, what are we looking at offensive line? I don't think they're going to do a whole lot on the offensive line. I think they're going to roll the dice on Tyron Smith and Lyle
Yeah,
Collins,
that's just
banking on them
insurance
coming
for
back.
us to feel better. I'm with you. I mean, I would love to get. Oh, he's getting out of pressure. I would love to get an offensive lineman because I think we could solidify things. But I think that the way that the Cowboys think, they're like, oh, well, we just weren't healthy. We'll be healthy this year.
And watch. But the thing with Tyron Smith, though, man, Tyron Smith has been missing time every year since
He could
Dak got
retire. He could retire tomorrow.
It's true.
You know.
Mine has TD passes, Rodgers, and Palmer. I just did a 7-round mock draft and traded down to 25 to get Nick Bolton.
Hey, and that's good. And when you traded down to 25, I know you got number 33 too. Or you got some second rounder that was good too.
Right.
Let us know what you got in that second round too.
You're starting to convince me, DMV, Norlina says.
Yeah, I mean, look,
This
I,
guy,
I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it. I wouldn't
Thomas
say it if I
Garrett
didn't
said
believe
this could be Dak all over again.
You talking about mine?
Could be.
It could be. And guess what? If he would have come in, if Dak would have get hurt and he would have come in and go whatever he did, 8-0 or whatever, Dak, you gotta sit down until I mean,
we need to start planning on Tyron's replacement. Well, that's true. Draft offensive lineman in the 3rd round.
yeah. I mean,
Tyler Badass was a 4th round pick.
yeah. Good play by the DB there. Melifonwu. They talked about him a little bit. They talked about him in the practices and stuff. He has a brother that's in the league.
All right. I sound sleepy. It's because it's game. It's not like watching the Cowboys.
He's related to Obi.
That night, I ate that big ass sub too. Okay, that's a food coma. That and I don't sleep well at night.
You got a ghost pepper chip?
Well, if Howard offered me $500, I'd just say okay. Isn't he related to Obi? Yes, he is. I think he is. What you miss? You missed me taking a nap, Jessica. The American team has come alive.
Down and get him, Norlina says, and maybe pick up an extra 3rd or something. That's possible. Just depends. Like you could possibly trade to maybe 15 and still get Pitts and still get a 3rd or something. That's possible as well. Because if we look at the draft order, there's a couple of teams that need a quarterback.
Couple. A whole lot of teams need a quarterback.
Yeah.
There's a lot of teams.
We're in a premium position. The only way I get Pitts is if I can't find a trade partner.
Right.
That's the only way. And think about it. The Dallas Cowboys, who trades with us for real, besides the Raiders and the damn Lions? You want to know why?
Because the Eagles did last year.
Well, I mean, like a major trade. You want to know why?
Why?
Because our front office can't shut the hell up, and they can't keep the leaks from shutting the hell up too.
Yeah, the whole damn.
The worst thing that could have happened was them highlighting the Herschel Walker trade. Because doesn't that make Minnesota look like them look like asses? Yeah. They got to hear about how they traded the farm for Herschel Walker, and that ended up being a dynasty. That's the worst thing that could have ever happened. And we're just laughing to the bank, and now we can't find no trade partners that are working in.
Well, true, but I don't think you'll ever see a Herschel Walker type trade again.
You might have if they would have shut up about it.
I mean, you think about remember what this goes to show you how much the NFL has changed. because for Minnesota to make that trade for Herschel Walker, you saw Mike Ditka make all of my draft picks for the Washington football team to get Ricky Williams, to get a running back.
I know.
I mean, think about that.
I know.
He gave up 7 picks to get Ricky Williams. Now, Washington didn't do anything with the picks, but just think about that.
And what's wild is Ricky Williams ended up being a great running back. Now he gave up the league for weed,
Yeah, for
but
a
at
while.
one point
He
he
came
was
back.
the best. He was the best running back in football.
What, the helmets? Are you
Washington.
talking about those helmets, Law Nation fan? Most of those we bought online, like eBay and different events, but you can go online and buy them.
Hey Mark.
What?
I bet you Washington would have rather had Ricky Williams than those picks.
Well, either way, they got nothing out of it. I mean, they had 7 picks and turned it into nothing. Penn State linebackers are Truth, Sean Lee, Navarro Bowman, and Arrington. Howard Floyd, good to see you in the chat at Derek Young. DMV over there taking all kinds of notes down there.
I am definitely.
I'm going to steal that notepad from him. I've been there. That was the last Super Bowl was 2009. I want to say that was Arizona versus the Steelers, and that was the comeback touchdown, and we were right on the goal line. My seat was even with the goal line when Big Ben threw the touchdown that won that game.
I got to go with you to Super Bowl one year. Not to actually inside, but I would like to go around all the events and all of that. Oh, good pass.
And we'll see if that, the world has changed with 2020.
It has.
Let's find out if I'm going to be going anymore again. I can guarantee you one thing. If the Cowboys ever go back to the Super Bowl, I will be there. Come hell or high water. My wife already knows, okay, if we got to sell the house.
COVID or not.
Okay, Mark will be at that Super Bowl.
Oh, wow.
No name team can be on the channel. Scary saying they are going to take Dak. It's amazing how many teams would love to have Dak Prescott except for the Cowboys. Isn't that amazing to you? When you hear about the Eagles, maybe they don't want Carson Wentz. You don't see all the memes of Carson Wentz and all these other teams' uniforms like you do with Dak. I have seen Dak Prescott, in the 49er and Washington. I've even seen Eagle fans talking about, hey, maybe they franchise tag him, this year, and we get him the following year.
Well, here's the crazy thing.
What's that?
Who's the number one free agent on the market right now?
Dak.
Exactly. So what are we talking about here? Again, the only team that don't really want him is Dallas.
Now here's okay. Let's put it this way: if Matthew Stafford was a free agent, who would be the number one free agent on the market?
Dak Prescott.
Okay, thank you. Then why is it that people think that the Cowboys need to give up more than Dak Prescott to get Matthew Stafford?
You should save that for a video.
Seriously.
You should save that. You should save that comment.
I read you that article yesterday where the guy said literally trade Dak and Michael Gallup.
But it was never put in that way. If both of these guys are on the market, all's equal, apples to apples.
Which one would you try and get?
Yeah, exactly. If you say Matthew Stafford,
you a damn liar.
You're a damn fool.
Michael Asper, what's good with you, man? What's good with you? I am doing my first YouNow stream with my YouTube stream here. So I've got multiple screens that are going on right now. I'm new to the platform, and shout out to the people that are watching right now. I've got all kinds of new fans. I appreciate it. I'm getting close to 200, I believe. And I appreciate each and every one of those guys. And I appreciate all of you. Mark, they are going, sir. Mark my words. Dak ain't going nowhere. Stafford is washed up and will probably retire in a year. You know what? I'm looking. Here's the thing that I'm going to say that I think.
Look at Michael Carter.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh,
That's a grown ass man. He's like, I want to get paid.
okay.
I want to get paid. Wow. He's like, I ain't going down.
Michael Carter made him some money today.
Wow. And they take the lead back.
And he's like the third. Here's the thing: he's like the third-rated running back in this draft, and he's played in this game. He reminds me of Ahmad Bradshaw.
Wow. Touchdown national. Carter stock's going up.
And this game all of a sudden got kind of good.
Yeah. Would you trade a Woozy for Sherman for a 1-year deal?
I wouldn't have to trade. We could just sign Richard Sherman.
Right. And a Woozy's a free agent. Both of them are free agents. So.
But if you're asking if I would sign Richard Sherman, I would. I would. For one, I don't think you're going to be paying him top corner money.
Mm-hmm.
He's a guy that understands the scheme.
Right.
He's a guy who's a leader.
I was going to say a fiery individual.
And he's a guy that can get people to buy into what Dan Quinn is preaching.
Because he can go, you see this? He's like, you see this?
You see it? Yeah, exactly.
I earned this with that guy. So shut your mouth and listen.
And you know what bothers me a little bit when people say this? Oh no, he's lost a step. Well, damn it, we got young guys who never find a step.
I'm going to say.
We got young guys that can't even walk. And you talking about lost a step.
Micah May, what was that? Mike Madeline became a fan. Shout out to you. C. Heavenly, how are you doing? C. Heavenly, thank you for becoming a fan.
Kellen Mond, the quarterback from Texas A&M, has been balling. Michael Carter.
So
North Carolina's been
I don't
balling. Oh, good.
know how I see how many fans I have.
have to refresh the thing.
How do you refresh?
Just refresh the page.
Man, who else is watching
But it's got the
Kellen
camera on
Mond
it.
put on a clinic right
If I
now?
refresh it, sure.
What a pass. Yo, this kid made himself some money today.
Mondo?
He just completed like a deep comeback.
Moving up the board.
This is Dak. This is baby Dak right here. Whew.
You got to hold on to that, man. I
letting
hear
it
footsteps.
He letting it rip. Those are level throws right there. You gotta put that away.
You got to hold on to it, man. He high pointed it nice, but you got to hold on to that hit.
Yeah, you gotta put that thing away.
Jessica, you wish you could what? New ladies and who did I miss? Who did I miss? What ladies? So I need to know. Well, I didn't see the names, but here you go. Huh? 200? We up to
Four away.
four away. We 4 members away from 200. Well, damn! Shout out to everybody on YouNow. Woo!
3rd and 10.
Shout out to YouNow. And we're almost into the 4th quarter. It's almost over. I am still straight. Yes, Simba, I'm still on YouNow. I'm only 4 people away from 200.
Hey, look at those numbers against Auburn and Alabama.
Huh?
Wow.
I'm at
Auburn and Alabama.
Oh,
like
they
that.
might have that.
Oh, okay. And Mike's got himself that Italian sub over there. No.
That's what he's on fire. Good drive.
Well, I tell you what. The
They go for it.
subs are pretty good. That might be the
I think
easier
they should
thing to
go
start.
for it.
That might be the easier thing to start doing for some of these game days. Just make subs.
Only winners get wings. We haven't won nothing in a long
Oh
we haven't won nothing in
man.
a long time.
Michael Osborne, what's up? How you
know
doing,
what
man?
else too? We gotta find like when all this COVID stuff is over, we gotta find us a sports bar because you don't have Lucky's no more.
Oh no, we got a sports bar.
Right here.
Yeah. If I weren't married, we'd have a wait stand. But no, we don't have that. No, but I tell you what, there's going to be some upgrades.
Bad throw. Oh, they threw a flag. Oh, that's against my guy, Elijah Molden.
He's like, oh man.
We're going
offensive pass interference.
I think it was.
What was that?
Yeah, that wasn't. That's Graham. That's Thomas Graham.
No, but what was that move he was making?
Number 4, doing a little jig.
Offensive pass interference. He's
probably happy.
It's on NFL Network.
Thomas Graham with the.
But I tell you what, I'm going to be doing some more upgrades. You thought last year was okay outside? Wait till you see what we're going to do next year. We're going to build a new sports desk to go out there, my man. I'm going to have the crank out canopy so that way keep the sun and the rain and everything else off of us. We're going to get another big screen TV that will be movable to go around to make sure that we have all of the games.
So you're going to build
Miami,
the Crystal City Sports Pub and make it the Mark Holmes Sports Pub.
Do they have an outdoor seating like that?
I'm sure they do.
They got the outside decks.
That's what they do.
Well, I mean, quite frankly, if we wanted to and we didn't have COVID, I mean, you could put 15 people in here comfortably watching. No, I mean seriously. No, I'm saying if it wasn't for COVID.
That's how I would do that.
No,
I'm COVID.
Hypothetically.
Yeah, the world has changed now.
I don't know if I'm comfortable around 15 people before COVID.
Yeah. But you can put 15 in here and 15 outside. You could have a ball because you got the TV, of course, over here behind us at the bar.
Be careful with the show on.
Huh?
You know about NFL.
Yeah, TV's on. No, I'm just saying if we were having a full house watching games, I'm saying you could end up having 6 people sitting around the bar over there. Get a bartender behind there serving drinks. You got 6 people that can sit right there. We put the other bar stools back there, and then we have the outside. You can put 20 people outside.
How to evaluate players? I give them that.
Watch mine go to the Raiders.
Yeah, Mayock would definitely take him.
Lions expect to trade Stafford. Oh, I tell you what, expect the Lions to trade Stafford before March.
Well,
if they don't trade him before March, then they might as well keep him because they have to pay his whole contract.
It's the Rams or the 49ers are the two that won him right now. A rumor to want him right now.
You have some honey wasabi fried chicken.
That sounds good.
And brunch cinnamon buns with Sugar Bowl.
I'll make those on YouTube.
From Sugar Bowl Bakery, okay.
There's actually some good wings.
Did they say why Tooney wasn't playing in the Senior Bowl? I do not know.
It probably was because he was kicking all these DBs' asses, and he decided, hey, I'm just going to chill. Because he actually earned him some money during the practices. Tony was probably the best. I think he was voted the best receiver through the camps by the players and some of the coaches. And, yeah, he probably didn't want to risk it. But Tony had a hell of a
you want 2 TVs in the shelf and only use the new one maybe 2 or 3 times. That's what you want to have, people talking on both sides.
Oh, he going up top. That's a pick.
Actually,
what the hell was Ian Book doing there?
That was like a punt. Actually, the way I had it set up outside was I had 3 TVs going on out there. Because we had the Eagles. We had one game where we had the Eagles, Giants, and Cowboys were all playing at the same time. The way I have it, I have a 65-inch, and then I had 2 32. 2 32s. Now, you don't have the sound up on all of them, but it's like a sports bar. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a 50-inch because we're replacing the one upstairs. We'll put that up on a portable rack, so that way you can kind of spread around for people to be able to see better. Did Simba get off for 5 minutes? Simba, I guess, figured it's not pro football. It's just like a Senior Bowl, so that's all right. He just didn't even bother. But we're going to be doing some other things to the set here before the draft. So for the people on YouNow, I like to think of myself as a person with many talents. And I'm constantly doing stuff from cooking, working my workshop, and, of course, live streaming and talking about the Dallas Cowboys. Any interest, Joral, in seeing me work in my workshop? I build cabinets and furniture and custom pieces and stuff. I've done work down at Smithsonian in DC and some of the museums and stuff. Would that be of interest for anybody to see stuff actually being built by these hands? Just curious. I just saw the draft order all.
Those hands have touched a lot of racks over the last couple of weeks.
A lot. It's touched
Lots of racks.
Yeah, this definitely has. These old ass hands here. I don't know what I'd do without them. Stafford is going to Washington. You know what? I think
it seems like a Washington move. I don't know why.
I'm just
They
thinking.
probably think they're a quarterback away. Which
I'm thinking Stafford is going to be like the new Philip Rivers.
when he goes to Indy.
No, but I mean I mean as in an old guy who's on his way out of the league.
I would just wait to see how
Or should I say Andy Dalton?
if I really wanted Stafford, I would just wait to see how it plays out between him and Detroit. Because at some point Detroit will get desperate. At some point.
Yeah.
It might have to cut him.
Steve, I'm glad you're back. Steve! Well, that's that again. Look for something to happen before March 1st, because if they don't have it done by March 1st, they have to pay the offseason bonus. Stafford going to the Lions. The Cowboys are always going to be so dramatic in everything they do. That crap drop. Oh, you're right about that. Don't have a workshop channel with Michael Lane's Fitness. Go some other channel, or did you stop using it? I do have one. I just posted on here because usually I'm in this workshop just kind of working it. That channel has so few people watching it, and I probably should start trying to work on it a little bit more. We got lots of new fans here. Oh my goodness. We got 521 thumbs up. Shouts out to all you thumbs up. I'm not sure exactly what that means because I'm new here. I'm totally new here.
Oh man, they took Mond out. They put in.
Well,
give Newman the whole quarter.
If you're Mond, you actually don't want to play. Well, like, look, I've done enough. Let me not mess it up. Okay, I've already raised my stock.
Yeah. True.
There's not much more that he can do.
The corner that they have is picking. That they're picking on this guy.
Which one?
The one I'll talk about. The one that they think we're picking up.
That we're picking up?
Yeah, no, they had a corner for the mock draft. I wonder how good he is.
Oh, you talking about Surtain?
Yeah.
Oh, he's pretty good. Alabama. I mean, there's some players that I think that are better than him, but if I had to pick a corner at 10, he's the one I want. If I had to, I don't want a corner at 10 though.
Abel says, "Who should we get as a coach next year if McCarthy gets fired after the season?"
It's going to be Kellen Moore.
Thank you. I was going to say it's not a
nobody's going to be
interception. It'll be Kellen Moore. Now, who should we get? That's a different question. But it's Kellen Moore has already been set up as the guy.
That's why I leave, boys. I went to his school.
Brian says, after the Super Bowl, all heck is going to break loose with player movement, and then, of course, the rumor mill be. Well, see, you know what's going to hurt this year?
What?
Is without having the combine, because typically the combine is when a lot of deals are made because you've got all of the owners and the GMs and everybody's all there in Indianapolis, and they make a lot of talks and stuff right then and there.
Yeah, and there were a lot. I mean, if you like in the pre-show, they showed how many question booths and things like that they had at the Senior Bowl this year, because I think that a lot of GMs and front office people have to take this more serious.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have to.
Yeah.
And the thing is I mean, I don't know how much you truly learn from this game, but some of these guys, again, they did not play this year. You're going by what they did as 2019.
Me personally, I put more stock in the guys that played this year. Like it's like what have you done for me lately? Because I can't guarantee that you're in the type of shape that you need to be in.
Right.
I need to like if I'm taking a first round guy, I need you to jump on the field immediately. Like you need to be a starter. So if you haven't played in a year, I don't know if I could put that much stock in.
Abel, you got it. Well, here's what's going to be key is you remember last year, of course, everything was shut down. Everything was virtual reality. The question will be is how much working out will they be able to do this off season?
Yeah, it'll be tough. And the one thing that I do know, Mark, and this is why I think 4 quarterbacks go in the top 10.
Look at
is
this.
that-
Look at this.
oh man. Oh, this is the D3 lineman. That's the All American.
Hey, can we get help? Is it as good as advertised?
He's okay.
That's a mountain man there.
He's okay.
That's a mountain man.
But can he be a complimentary piece for us?
I think he's depth, but we got enough guard. I mean, like people like we have a lot of guards too. Oh, good catch. Oh, what a catch.
Oh man, he was trying to shake and bake up in there.
Hey, that was a
Jason.
wow.
Shout out to you, man.
That was played well. Oh yeah, that's a oh wow.
He
Yikes.
just touched that line. He was trying to stay off of it.
That's probably the play of the day so far.
You know what's killing me on this thing? Is they got the Senior Bowl logo as yellow. And every time it flashes over there, I keep thinking out of the corner of my eye, I'm seeing a flag. Woo!
Good catch.
See how it just popped up there? And out of the corner of your eye, you look at, oh, is that a flag? No, it's Senior Bowl. It's like, who
They gave
designed?
him a touchdown? I don't think he got in the end zone.
They gave it
Okay,
to
I
him.
said the last play was the play of the game.
That was a grab there. National team is taking off. Look at it. That's high pointing the ball there.
Ooh,
That's high pointing it.
he's short.
Did it? But what did he touch?
He's short.
I don't know. It depends on if his back touched.
He gave it to him.
I don't know that his back touched the ground. It looked like he was.
His back didn't, but his elbows did.
But his body rotated, and the ball might have been there.
That was.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, does it really matter? Does it really matter? I think by then all the players might be vaccinated by preseason. Well, no, actually, it would be April. April is when you actually start working out for off-season workouts. Start typically in April.
So I have a question.
What's the question?
With contracts in place the way that they are now, and if the protocols are the same, the salary cap probably wouldn't go up much more. What does that do for big contracts that are out there now?
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Say it again.
Okay, so I'm saying with the protocols and the way that they are now, where they're not really allowing so many fans in,
Mm-hmm.
the salary cap probably wouldn't bump up anymore. It technically would.
What they're looking. Okay, here's what
They
they're
don't
saying.
have a TV deal yet.
Okay, here's what they're saying. Okay, the NFL and the NFLPA got together and they said, okay, we're going to put a floor that worst case scenario, we get half the season canceled and all that. We're still not going to go below 175 million because they figure that the television contract's going to kick in, and we don't want to have, if worst case happened, they got 4 games in, they wouldn't want to basically say, you got $50 million for salary cap and just everybody is out. So they set that floor at 175. Now, they're saying because they got the whole season in that gate revenues are about 25% revenues. But there's others that they ended up getting revenue from, like, say, YouTube. YouTube they made a deal with to get NFL Network and Red Zone.
Okay.
they're thinking that it's going to be somewhere between 185 and 195. So 198 is where it was for this year. So you're not dropping back that much. Most of the projection you hear that he has 17 million for the Cowboys. 17 million is based on 175. So it may end up being that it's an additional 10 or 15 million dollars to that. Um, so you may have a little bit more room than you think you do. But regardless, if you're a team like the Eagles or New Orleans or Atlanta, where you're way to F over, I mean, New Orleans is like $92 million over the cap.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at.
That's why they keep.
They got to get the team, or they got to restructure everybody.
And that's
why they keep
where
them winning.
that's where the market for free agents won't be the same.
Oh, that's right.
Saturated.
To me, this is why I say Bill Belichick is a genius. He looked at this season and said, "This season is a redshirt year.
Yeah,
I want as many of my players to rest, ease up, and help me because they were in cap hell. They got $52 million of cap space. They got high draft picks, and they got cash. And so you're looking at a lot of teams that are going to have to cut just to get down to zero. That there may not be a lot of money to go around for free agents where you're looking at a boom year. They were saying that somebody like Ndamukong Suh may end up having to get a deal for about $2 or $3 million. So that's why I say,
heck yeah, we're taking for $3 million.
That's why I say it's important for the Cowboys. Get Dak Prescott's deal done, restructure some deals, free up some cash because this will be the year to get a guy. Because let's say hypothetically you get a great player that you know is going to be good for 2 or 3 years. Next year, the following year, that market value is going to be up because the television contract will be there, and all of a sudden teams will be flush with cash, and teams are going to be desperate because they ended up having to kind of do without this year. They're going to be spending even more money. So what you might get for this year's free agent might be half of what that same player would be the following year.
Uh-huh.
At least that's what I'm thinking. Now I could be wrong 100%, but that's the way I look at it. There's not a lot of cash to go around, and you're not getting the usual 10%. I mean 10 million increase that you always get every year. It's not going to be there.
That's what I was getting at. That's exactly what I was asking because there's going to be a lot of teams that are in. The Chiefs being one of them too. The Chiefs are going to be in trouble. But their whole offense is good. But
Mark, did you see Nick Sirianni's press conference? He doesn't stand a chance. He won't be able to send his message to the players, and I love it. We'll see. Oh, Dak Prescott, you just ignore him because he's literally a professional troll. His whole thing is he likes to get up under people's skin, and he absolutely positively hates Dak Prescott, or he understands what gets under people's nerves.
They love this kid.
Yeah, we've seen him a couple of times here.
Ooh, that big guy.
Or whatever you want to call it. That was just kind of always a fantasy of mine, being able to go up and dunk. And being able to do that this year, I was like, that's awesome. So that's why I wanted to make sure I got it recorded. I'm not a big social media guy, but I feel like the world needed to see, myself dunk.
Okay. All right. What's up, Law Nation fan? What's up? We got 5 rings. All right, so who are your big guys in this game so far? Quarterback Mano?
Yeah, Kellen Mond.
Amon, sorry.
Yeah, he's done himself a good.
And the wide receiver.
Amari Rogers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. Michael Carter. The running back from North Carolina. Patrick Jones from Pittsburgh, I think. Yeah, he just put Patrick Jones down.
Hmm. Here we go. Oh, let him just a little bit too much. Put Mono back in. Where can you get this gaming chair? Mike got this. I think Staples. Next to Staples. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stuff at Staples
Whew.
these days. You gotta wait till they get on sale. Then you can't find them on sale.
8 minutes left to go in the game. Yay! So, did we learn anything today? um, not really.
Might have found a backup quarterback.
Well, right now we don't have a quarterback. You understand that, right? We got Ben DiNucci. That's it. All right.
But that press when get signed, that the Jones are usually last minute on those kind of contracts, which is stupid. That's how they always been.
This ain't the year to be like.
That's not Dak Prescott. That's bizarro version of Wax Scott. Okay. All right. Alan Williams, don't know him, so need to wait until he gets his opportunity. Several head coaches have given him a thumbs up, so that's what you're buying into. Mark Shining, so that's the story of it. This is a boring game. It's not that exciting. I'll be 100% with you.
It was starting to heat up, and then got bored again.
Yeah, but hey, you know what? In 2 weeks from now, we'd be wishing we could watch this.
True.
So, what is the weather forecast? We're still calling for snowmageddon. Light snow developing after midnight. Light winds variable. Tonight, accumulations less than 1 inch. Sunday, watching a potential winter storm. Snow likely. Chance of snow accumulating 3 to 5 inches. Monday, potential winter storm. Rain and snow in the morning. Transitioning to light snow in the afternoon. Temp steady. Another inch. Tuesday, a few snow showers around the morning. Chance of snow, 40%. So they're saying snow possible tonight, Sunday, Monday, and into Tuesday. Damn! Sound like snowmageddon? Watch, it'll be nothing. That dude is annoying on your other live, Mark. What dude is that? The Milton is watching. How you doing, Milton? Valerina MM is watching. Shout out to you. Cora N7 is watching. Hey, how you doing? We are actually watching the Senior Bowl and trying to stay awake. It's not actually that exciting, but we're having fun because we're among friends. We're kind of chilling and talking strategy for the Cowboys. Mark, that game's not going to show you much, and you don't get hurt in the Senior Bowl. You're right, Robert. You're right. What coaches have given Nick a thumbs up other than Frank? Frank, okay. Waleed, damn. We're going again.
Block. Oh. No, almost. Uh-oh.
Nice move.
I thought he was gone. Whew.
Yeah. That hair.
Ooh.
Damn. He's a hitter. $7:33 left to go. We're counting down. Talked to Dan Campbell this morning. He said trade talks for Matthew Stafford have gotten hot and heavy, and he has vision for the Lions' future quarterback. You'll be happy to know the Lions are taking a long approach to rebuilding. Long
Wait,
term,
they've been rebuilding since.
you know,
They've been rebuilding my whole
since
life.
World War II. Okay, so
The Lions are just cursed.
well, you remember. See, look at David. I'm not the only one yawning up in here.
They had the best running back in the league. Couldn't do nothing.
You might want to go ahead and get yourself another one of them sandwiches, mate. You might as well go ahead and get knocked the rest of the way out.
They had one of the best the Hall of Fame wide receiver couldn't do nothing.
You got mics in there. You know I'm off my phone.
So if you don't have to here, we have some outside.
The outside fridge, I think.
Yes, I think it's one.
Oh man, I'm gonna go out there with no jacket on.
It ain't that cold. It's only 36 out there. It's not that bad right now.
I mean, if you go outside and get a drink, you should be fine.
I mean, I go out there and do my fireside chats in socks. If somebody pointed a gun on your face and said Matthew Stafford, Andy Dalton, who would I take? Simba, hold it. Wait. Hold on. Wait. If somebody put a gun in my face and said I had to take either Matthew Stafford or Andy Dalton, I'd say just shoot me. I'll take the bullet. Okay, I'll take the bullet. We got 5 rings. Pull the trigger. Okay. Shit, that's all I got to look forward to. Shit, I might as well not even be here. Oh Lordy. Oh my goodness, that's a terrible one. I don't know, bro, but I don't trust him to be an Eagles head coach. I totally agree with you, but I have to look at why McCarthy got fired with a healthy Rodgers at the end. Well, but here's the thing. McCarthy, I mean, teams are going to have ups and downs. I mean, we wanted Sean Payton, right? Well, Sean Payton had 5 seasons where they were 7-9, right? So you're going to have some years that are going to be good, some years are going to be good. And coaches do get stale. Andy Reid got stale with the Eagles.
Of course, he ain't going back.
It wasn't that he forgot how to coach. He just needed to change the scenery and get some people that weren't crazy like in Philadelphia. I mean, literally, because really what the Eagles needed to do, they won't do.
They did. That year, Carson Wentz was injured. They moved on. They moved. What they need to do is move on for Carson Wentz. I think a lot of the problems will start getting better once you get rid of Carson Wentz.
What an idiot!
No, Carson Wentz to me is a locker room killer.
You got to pull down stop, man. You need a quarterback to bring him back. Oh.
He's ass.
Well, never mind. They up.
Because Hurts, I think, is the answer for the Eagles. Over Wentz.
He's got to be stupid.
He showed enough flashes. With some good coaching. He could be something.
Yeah, as they needed to fire Howie Roseman. I can at least say that we got them beat as far as would I say GM? I really think that Will McClay is really the GM. Jerry Jones is just the guy who's the figurehead, more to speak, and the guy who keeps messing it up.
Literally everywhere business is done. I'm pretty sure you can buy them at a bank. Not sorry, Reese's.
Let me make sure because we're getting ready to be. This game's going to be over in a little bit of time. I want to give everybody who came in. I know people kind of come in, watch for a minute or two, and they're gone. So you get a lot of turnover here on YouNow. But I want to shout out to all the people that came in and became a fan, became a member, who followed the channel, gave me a thumbs up, a like, or whatever it is. I'm going to learn the platform. I'm going to learn the platform. So just give me time. I'm old, and it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. But we're going to be simulcasting our streams. So Monday nights and Friday nights, I always do my live streams at 9 o'clock Eastern. Hey, Alvin, what's up? Alvin! On a serious note, Nick Sirianni can be either the best coach in the world or Adam Gase. So we'll see. There's a lot of truth to that. You just don't know. You think about Matthew Stafford being from Dallas. You know how many times we heard somebody saying that somebody's from Dallas? We heard that about Earl Thomas. Oh, the Cowboy, get Earl Thomas. He's from there. We heard that about what's the big boy from the Giants, defensive lineman? Snacks Harrison. Oh, he lives in Dallas now. He's from the Cowboys. The Cowboys should go get him. And now Matthew Stafford, he's from Dallas. Andy Dalton, what is the thing that everybody who's been in Dallas or from Dallas, we automatically think we got to sign him because of that?
That might be why we trash.
It could be. Because we keep looking at, we keep looking at people from the Lions. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. If you're talking about people from New England, I'd say let's listen. But we're talking about the Lions.
But it's always funny because it's the kids from Dallas that always come back and kick our ass.
Yeah, everyone we left today.
Christian Holmes, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Actually, when I get finished with this,
wait,
I'm gonna go back
his father's T. Martin.
Huh?
Wow, that's crazy. You remember T. Martin from Tennessee? The quarterback?
Yeah.
Number 3, Amari Rogers, that's his father.
Damn.
It seems like T. Martin just stopped playing, didn't it?
It does, yeah. I'm gonna probably go back to my workshop and work on some of these reps.
So how old was he when he had his son if he just stopped playing?
I just remember.
I love Dak. I want him back, but if the owner of the team doesn't like Dak, let's get someone. Jerry wants. Oh, you know what? Here's the thing. Here's what's crazy. I can understand if Jerry Jones was the be all end all and has done so many great things and finding great players. I'm sorry, Jerry Jones's personal track record. When you hear about the guys that he wants, remember he wanted Johnny Manziel instead of Zach Martin. I mean, right? Am I wrong?
We didn't do it though.
It
didn't happen. If it was, here's the thing, where I'll give him credit.
Where?
It didn't happen. They didn't pull the string. We ended up.
That was Stephen Jones that took the card away from him.
But at the end of the day, if Jerry would have said, "Give me my damn card back, Stephen," what was Stephen going to do?
He said, "Dad, I'm gonna knock you the F out."
Again? You tried it once before. Stephen.
Oh Lordy. If we miss the playoffs again or don't make the championship, do you think? Oh, I think Mike McCarthy's on the hot seat. Mike McCarthy is Wade Phillips 2.0. I'm looking at this whole scenario is exactly the same with Kellen Moore being a journeyman quarterback for the Cowboys that they love, who's the offensive coordinator, who is the coach in waiting, and they're waiting for Mike McCarthy to slip up. That, and you got Dan Quinn as the defensive coordinator that they're going to look at it and say, you know what, we're going to move on. Mike McCarthy will be the sacrificial lamb.
And I think that would be wrong because, again, it's not who you bring in the coach.
Mm-hmm.
It's the culture. You guys. What did Jalen say? Jalen said,
if Jerry ain't tripping, I ain't.
The guy cutting my checks ain't tripping. I'm good. That's the issue. It ain't who they bringing in the coach.
Again, Nelson Aguilar. We suck. We got no heart. Screw y'all. You love the cold weather. How about me? I like the springtime. I like it when it starts warming up before the bugs get out. I'll fire his ass, Tom and Jared says. All right, 3 minutes left to rock this funk. I haven't. Is it on his channel?
David Wiley.
David Wiley. Carson Wentz is going to Washington. David Wiley. Thank you very much. Got you on that one, David. He showed on one of the videos the shadow. Romo's body couldn't take another bad hit, so it is what it is. You know, that's where a lot of people actually thought I was a Tony Romo hater because when Tony Romo came back, I was happy that he retired because I kept thinking, you know, when you start breaking bones in your back, okay, when you start literally breaking bones in your back, collarbones and all that stuff, you got to start thinking about your life after football. And, you know, he's got a beautiful wife. He's got 3 kids. You don't want to be like Brad Johnson and can't get your ass out of the I lost the screen there for a second. Storm is watching. Storm! We got a storm headed my way. Storm became a fan. Shut.
So I started at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mark, say hi to Michael Anthony Fitness for me. Law Nation fan says, if we don't sign Dak, or trade him, I'll have a hard time cheering for the Cowboys. What?
You're only 10 away from 250.
10 away from 250?
250.
Okay, we need 10 more fans here before the end of this game.
I didn't even think you were. I didn't even think it was gonna be up to 250 before the end of the game.
Woohoo! All right. People, the people are cultural. People say Jerry Jones didn't like Dak. Sounds stupid to me.
No, I just think that's the culture there. They're slow. They're slow on the big deal contractors, which is stupid.
No, Brian, we'll never let you live that down, man.
Because D-Law said signed 2 years earlier, even though his contract doesn't look that bad on the surface.
2 minutes, 43 seconds left. Alvin wants to know what players have been interesting to you.
Amari Rogers kind of balling out a little bit, but he's about to get catch right now. Both offensive lines have played pretty well. The quarterbacks have been the end. Because think about it, we ain't getting the pass rush. Most of it is the quarterback just sitting back there like.
Don't get people from Florida Gators. They're going to jail somehow. Look at their history. Daggone, man.
Maybe we need some players to go to jail.
I'm just ready for my Cowboys to win again, meaning Super Bowls. Amen on that one.
These Quad Boys ain't cutting it.
It is just reported that the 49ers are not close at on the Stafford deal. Okay.
Well, no.
Apparently, somebody is.
The Lions don't want the 2 number 2s and 2 number 3s.
Well, who knows? Who knows what the real deal is?
No, I mean, but what the Lions want is at least a number 1 and something else. Because they're not gonna get number 1 for Matthew Stafford.
Now, what we heard on the other side was things were here.
But is that with the 49ers or with
they didn't say who.
Or the Rams? So the Rams are also interested.
But I tell you what, this season more than any other, you have so many quarterbacks that have to be literally scared. If you're Jimmy Garoppolo, or Jared Goff, if you're Carson Wentz, you don't know what your future holds.
No. Carson Wentz is staying as of right now.
Is he?
As of right now.
Are you sure about that? Because
At least this
What the
year.
new coach basically did not go ahead and put it that way yesterday.
I mean, I think Hurts is a better quarterback in that system for the system.
San
I
Francisco
just I
now has
just
been
don't think
close
that
on
system works
agreeing
for
to a
Carson
trade for
Wentz.
Lions quarterback. Nope, not us.
System, in my opinion.
Watson updates to social media. Deshaun has everything Texas related removed from his social media profile on Twitter and Instagram. Damn. Wow. So he ain't playing. Report. Watt may be done in Houston. Belief among some Houston players and coaches is J.J. Watt has played his final game as a Texan.
But he wants to go. I told you he wants to go to the Steelers, but that probably won't happen.
Now here's an interesting thing.
Probably.
Lions coach Dan Campbell said there's a lot of that things are heating up. That may be one of those Jedi mind tricks that he's trying to play, trying to say, "Oh, things are heating up," to try and get some other people to say, "Oh shit, we better jump on this if we want to get him."
Teams would say.
Look at it though. It is
You could think you
Deshaun
could probably get
Watson
him
would be the
cheaper.
dream, but reality is we ain't got that kind of money. We ain't got 3 picks to give up for him.
That's true.
You know, we might be able to get rid of 1 pick and get Stafford. You know,
But the Lions wanted number one.
because
what it
the
seems like
thing
right
that'll
now.
hurt you though is if you got to give up 3 number, that's a lot for a quarterback, man.
It is.
Because if it doesn't work out, man, you
I just
really
wouldn't
throw
do
yourself
it.
back. I
just
wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't give up a number one.
I'm sorry, Houston and Sean, y'all made y'all bed. Now y'all gotta lay in it.
There you go.
But it's like if it's true that they're willing to go 2 number 2 or 2 number 3s for Stafford, I would take.
I'd rather just be a really bad team and then maybe get the number 1
And
pick
then
one
draft.
year, than to give up 3 number 1s.
Yeah.
That's too much for a quarterback.
All right. Berkeley became a fan. Thank you. Jones or Joser F12 is watching. Appreciate that. Juliet V became a fan. Thank you, Juliet.
Four away.
We're only
250?
4 away from 250.
So
Oh,
he
snap.
might need to go on here more and share it with Facebook once you figure out how to do it.
Oh,
Oh, that's a big man hurdle there. That's a big man hurdle.
spike it.
A minute 13.
Hurry
Clock
up,
is still
hurry up,
running.
hurry up. I like that play.
You gonna go up top, go fade?
I would say,
You know this is garbage time, right?
of course it is.
As they would say.
Oh, touchdown.
Touchdown.
It's garbage time, but that might raise your stock some in the draft. Garbage time might raise your stock.
You know, look at it. Touchdown.
Hey, it might be garbage time.
Okay,
but
Grimes.
that could raise your status. It's not about winning or losing, it's about how good you look.
Well, that's the bottom line. Oh, boy. Here we go. Sorry. Didn't mean to be yawning in your face. Touchdown, America. Yay. And of course, the Rams are considering golf trade. So,
Of course they are, because they're not sold on him. Even though he's a better quarterback than Carson Wentz.
You got an onside kick coming. I wonder if you practice victory formation for these All-Star games.
Yeah, so here's where they're going to be interesting because Houston's coach yesterday said Deshaun will be a Texan. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, the reason I'm in this position is because I knew he was going to be a Texan. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to get ugly.
Yeah, it's gonna get ugly. You don't want to be there. The Texans have never been good. At least the Lions could say we had some world championships. What can the Texans say? They haven't won nothing.
Dr. Football, you off your drugs
I mean,
now.
I'm just saying, the Texans,
I believe you, Jessica.
the
I know
whole
the Cowboys
existence
have signed
haven't
Dak.
won
He's not
nothing.
going anywhere. He's a Cowboy. They can have him or the other guy, but he ain't getting Dak.
Nothing.
The Lions, at least back in the way before our time, were winning championships. Were winning NFL championships.
Yeah, actually,
Before our time.
You know, it's funny because the Eagles talk about all their world championships. The Lions have more world championships than they do. The
Yeah.
Browns have more world championships than they do.
Yeah, Jim Brown was too.
Well,
I
agree with you that there's a sense of urgency to get that done because you can't. You got to get done before March. And if you remember, the Alex Smith trade was made during Super Bowl week too.
Oh yeah, to Washington.
To Washington, yeah. Oh, it's definitely going to be a game of chicken between the Texans and Deshaun Watson. That's going to get ugly. Golf looking to get traded. Well, I don't think he was looking to it, but I think they're looking to do it. What would you trade for? What would you trade wise for Jared Goff? Powdered meat sandwich?
One of them sandwiches in there, I wouldn't even trade one of them.
I was going to say that's a good sandwich there.
I know.
All right. I heard they should bench Dak for Stafford and make Dak learn from him. Wow.
That's laughable.
Wow. Did you hear that one? Simba said, I heard they should bench Dak for Stafford and make Dak learn from him.
Who's calling Uncle Mark? Someone on YouNow said, hi, Uncle Mark. I was like, who?
Waleed, Dak literally owns the division. Literally, I'm what you know. Like I said, there's a few trolls here. The best thing to do is just ignore them. Nobody eating the Reese's cup.
I know, so they're pouring over on the Reese's cups.
Look at this.
Instead of Gatorade, Reese's cups.
It's gonna waste all the Reese's.
I'm serious, man. Damn. I guess they got it like that, huh?
I mean, it's the Reese's Bowl.
All right, so all of you great people who have been but
got 250.
I'm at 250. That sounds like the place. Oh, shout out to all you.
But that's what it is.
On the first day.
I will shout out to all of the great people on YouNow.
It might be more, but that's the way it's
I appreciate all the support on YouNow. YouNow. This is the first, but it definitely won't be the last. We'll definitely be here Monday night, 9:00 Eastern, for our stream. And tomorrow I'll be watching the snow and working in the workshop. You might see me then as well. So I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys on YouNow.
Oh, someone just came with fame.
So,
So it's
all right.
It's probably over 250.
Zayden, thank you very much for being a fan. But I've been on here for 3 hours and 18 minutes. I think that's enough time on YouNow.
I get 5 deliveries.
All right, peace.